very possible.
That's very crazy. We're sitting at 3-3. You've got these Zebras that are 4-2, Valonia at 3-2, and they are playing Whitehall tonight, who is at 2-3, and you got BB at 2-4 on the season in conference play. BB's off this week, but then they go to Watson Chapel and then play Maumelle, so it's possible they finish 4-4 on the season. And Devil Dogs at 3-3 pick up a win tonight. Who knows what we can do next week against Mills and go from there. I mean, best case scenario, we just win these final two and don't worry about tiebreakers.
Exactly. Win these next two and you're in for sure there without having to worry about all that tiebreaker mess. But do have to win this one tonight to stay alive for postseason berth. Will not be easy against a very good Pine Bluff team. Devil Dogs, of course, coached by Cody McNabb, his 13th season. Pine Bluff under first-year head coach Michael Williams, and I think this is the fourth opponent in a row we faced with a new coach. So a lot of turnover in the 5A Central this year. And Michael Williams, I believe, is a former Pine Bluff Zebra himself, and he is head coach now. And they, again, have had a good season. Lost their second conference game to Valonia after beating Watson Chapel, and have played well since then. Shut out Maumelle. Beat BB 49-14. Lost to Mills in overtime, a very good Mills team who's still undefeated. Took them to overtime and then beat Whitehall by 16 last week. So they've been very impressive and especially stingy on defense this year.
Yeah, I think Whitehall had the lead into the second quarter of that game too. So that the Bulldogs could not withstand the Zebra rush just speaks to how well they've improved here under Michael Williams.
Yeah, Pine Bluff is, of course, historically a great tradition-rich program, several state championships, and have hit some tough times here last few years. Though they did win a state championship as recently as 2015, I think it was. But since then, have not had much success. But they've really turned things around this year, of course, dropping down into Class 5A this year. But yeah, very, very tradition-rich program certainly here at Pine Bluff.
And everybody still, here we are 30 years later, everybody still thinks Basile Shabazz when you hear Pine Bluff High. And his exploits all over the football field. And in this field named after Torrey Hunter, who we're pretty sure played wide receiver here. I haven't read that much on him. But I would assume there's some reason Torrey gave money for the football field.
He has some money.
And he did pretty well for him after he left Pine Bluff High. Yep. But in all my research, this will be the first time that I can find the Devil Dogs have ever played Pine Bluff High School.
Yep.
Now, and even going back in the 50s and even before then, Morrilton would still travel to, say, Little Rock Central or Little Rock High School, as it was called, and play them, but never made the trip over here to Pine Bluff. So this will be a first time for us Devil Dogs. We have had a couple matches against schools now in the school district. One was Pine Bluff Merrill. They played them in 1960. I'm going to look it up again. I thought I looked.
I'm not familiar with Pine Bluff Merrill. So
Pine Bluff Merrill was a predominantly African American school that they integrated, and I believe it is now a junior high here in the school district. And then, of course, Pine Bluff Dollarway, which was its own school district for a long time before moving into the Pine Bluff School District. We've played them 6 times, 4-2. So we have played schools in this district, or at least were in this district at one time, but never against Pine Bluff High.
So first night for the Devil Dogs, and it is senior night at Pine Bluff, so
it's the lowest or slowest senior night we've ever seen.
Yeah, it's taken them a while. They're just now, I think, doing the last student athlete, so we're probably not going to have a 7 o'clock kickoff. It'll be a few minutes after that, it looks like, because they still will do the presentation of colors, national anthem, and all that, and of course, team players are for both teams still in the locker rooms, and so probably not a 7 o'clock start for this one, but we will have football as soon as they're ready for it here on the field. But we'll take a timeout and we'll talk more about the matchup between the Devil Dogs and the Pine Bluff Zebras after this 3-minute timeout on KVOM.
Hi, this is Jonathan Trafford, and I'm running for Justice of the Peace, District 7, Conway County Quorum Court. For 2 decades, I've dedicated my life to emergency services in Conway County and have worked alongside the professionals that strive to protect you every day. I've been a volunteer firefighter for 20 years and a current member of the Morrilton Fire Department. I'm also a certified law enforcement officer holding a 15-year certification and a captain on the Conway County Mounted Patrol. I'm a member of the county's dive and rescue team and your former emergency manager and 911 director. While working and volunteering in those positions, I've gained first-hand experience working monthly with the Quorum Court, preparing operating budgets, declaring disasters during emergencies, presenting emergency management 911 reports, and fighting to improve policy, salaries, benefits, and key infrastructure for our emergency services personnel. I also volunteer with several committees, community boards, and other civic groups that work hard to promote and improve Conway County. I firmly believe in God, family, community, progress, and a better way of life for all. I'm asking the residents of District 7 for their vote to represent them on the Conway County Quorum Court. Thank you, and God bless.
Paid for by Jonathan Trafford. Coont's Electric will sponsor any River Valley High School student who enrolls in one of 3 specific UACCM Career Center programs and will cover all expenses not covered by another funding source. Coont's Electric will sponsor students in construction technology, industrial mechanics and maintenance technology, and welding technology. Coont's Electric will hire all Coont's Promise graduates upon successful completion of the program. Call Richard Dold for details about the Coont's Promise at 501-242-6106.
Simmons Bank, nominated by Forbes magazine as a top U.S. bank, takes great pride in investing in our friends and neighbors. For more than 100 years, we've worked to make our customers' dreams come true, earning trust with convenient and reliable financial tools, checking and savings accounts, home and consumer loans, small business loans, and low-rate credit cards. Wherever you are on your financial journey, we're there with you every step of the way. Simmons Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
It's that time of year again, and everywhere you go, people are rooting for their favorite teams. At Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance, we want to be your favorite team. That's why we created Fave Rates, great new rates with the same great service. Call your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent today or get a free quote online at faverates.com. Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance. Go with the home team.
In Morrilton, see Ronnie Rainey, John Widener, Andy Jackson, or Jonathan Higgins, or call 354-0101. Here's why you need to make certain your child goes to school. Chronic absenteeism is when a child misses 10% of the school year, 15 days or more. When your preschooler, kindergartner, or first grader misses school this much, they're less likely to be able to read at grade level by 3rd grade. And studies show these less proficient readers are 4 times more likely to be high school dropouts. Send your child to school and leave them there so they can receive bell-to-bell instruction. This message is from the South Conway County School District. To love, to serve, to care.
We're back from Pine Bluff as we get ready for Devil Dog football here on the penultimate game of the regular season. But we're going to go ahead and take another timeout as they're starting the national anthem. They've just done the presentation of colors, so we will step aside while they do that, and we will be back to continue our pregame coverage right after this 3-minute timeout on KVOM.
Mark Robertson of Robertson Tire Service, Morrilton.
My family has been selling tires in Morrilton since 1950.
Now that's a lot of experience.
My store associates have over 200 years of tire experience, and we do know tires.
And your customers can count on great service and good deals.
We offer professionally installed tires with guaranteed low prices.
You get the right tire at the right price to fit your budget. From Robertson Tire Service, number 4 Bruce Street in Morrilton, the real tire store.
Green Bay Packaging's Arkansas Craft Division has been a part of the Morrilton community for over 50 years, providing great jobs for generations of area residents while producing high-quality craft paper products. They've recently invested millions in upgrading their paper mill. Today, Arkansas Craft is able to recycle corrugated and paper products to substantially reduce incineration and the number of landfill acres used annually. And thanks to their educated, experienced, and highly trained staff, they're ISO 9001-2008 certified. Green Bay Packaging Arkansas Craft, proud to be a part of the Morrilton community.
Even in a pandemic, bones get broken and heart attacks happen. But given the times, you may still be hesitant to go to the ER. At CHI St. Vincent, we want to reassure you that we've taken the extra precautions to keep our emergency rooms safe. Our measures include mandatory face masks, advanced sanitizing, and social distancing. This pandemic can stop a lot of things, but it can't stop us from being here for you. CHI St. Vincent, here for you when you need care. To learn more, visit chistvincent.com.
Game and follow your favorite team.
And that's right on the money. If putting down a little wager makes your favorite game a little more exciting, we'll go to the app stores and download Bet Saracen. We even got a demo video to show you how to play.
Or find it at betsaracen.com.
You can make an impact on the life of a child, and the people at Wayne Smith Trucking in Morrilton encourage you to get involved. The key to a successful future is a education and strong values. Parents, teachers, coaches, churches all play a part in raising our kids into good citizens. There will be many challenges in store for our young people as they head out into the world. But with a good education and strong family values, nothing is beyond their reach. Do your part. Get involved. This message is brought to you by your friends at Wayne Smith Trucking in Morrilton.
Conway County District 7 Justice of the Peace, Jason Robinson, thanks you for your support over the past 6 years and asks for your vote in the upcoming election. Jason has served on the Quorum Court's Budget and Finance Committee for several years and is chairman of the County Jail Committee.
I'm Jason Robinson. I serve on the Quorum Court for 1 year to serve our asking for your vote and support for Conway County Justice of the Peace, District 7. Thank you.
Paid for by Jason Robinson.
101.7 KVOM. We are back getting ready for Devil Dog football on this Friday night, and as we mentioned, we'll be a few minutes late for our kickoff for this ball game. The captains are making their way to the field now, and for Morrilton tonight, we've got Harold Kelly and Zayden Henson, and Pine Bluff has, well, all their seniors over lined up on the sidelines, 4 of them coming out to middle of the field. But
and those numbers are not impossible.
Yes, we're going to have fun with this one tonight, folks. Yeah.
I think.
Well, we can tell number 6 is going to be Jordan Harris because he's a giant. He's 6'6".
Yeah. 11 was one of them. Blair Hegwood, 6'1", 175. 9 or 5, I don't know.
Yeah, looks like
9 would be Zay Barnett. Yeah. That's a running back.
Looks like 5 out there, Teron Jenkins, but yeah, they've got some big guys. Their receivers are certainly will have size advantage over our defensive backs, so hopefully we can still match up with them, though. But they do have really good size and very good athletes on this team.
Yeah, now that they're tied in, you mentioned Blair Hegwood. No, which one was
Jordan Harris? Yeah,
Jordan Harris. Yeah, 6. He's 6'6", 230 pounds. He's going to line up basically as a tight end in most formations, and then against Whitehall they just split him out, and there's not too many guys in 5A that are going to be able to out-jump a 6'6" guy.
Yeah, he's a big guy, and I think 6'2", 6'3" their other receivers, so good size for this Pine Bluff team, as I mentioned. Very, very good athletic team, and will be tough for the Devil Dogs now. You've got a blackout here at Pine Bluff. They got their black uniforms on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure black is not a school color for Pine Bluff, and I think we've been you've heard my feelings on that before.
Yes.
But the Devil Dogs in their gray helmets, white tops, maroon pants, and then Pine Bluff in their cardinal red helmets and black tops, black pants, red numbers on a black jersey, which is not helpful to old people eyes like mine.
Yes, so we will do the best we can with that. I was in a Starbucks in Memphis this summer, and the barista in there was from Pine Bluff, and yeah, so I just had to mention zebras or whatever. I always have to say the mascot when I meet someone from another town in Arkansas, and she's like, yeah, the maroon zebras. I don't really understand that, so, but anyway.
I guess that part makes sense. Yeah.
So yeah, they are wearing black tonight, so but anyway, it is their senior night.
Very little white. I need a thicker white.
Yes, there's not much white around the number. It's black and red jerseys for them tonight. But again, Devil Dogs coming off that good win over Maumelle last week, 35-14, and a really two-headed monster there in the backfield. 54 combined carries for Demarius Martin and Destin Tate, 27 apiece, and basically 300 yards, 4 touchdowns combined. So they carried the load, and we'll see. Obviously, that will be the game plan. Pine Bluff probably knows that, so we'll see what they come out defensively.
Yeah, and I was talking about that Whitehall game. It was interesting. You know, when we played them, they had Smith the running back, and they had Smith the quarterback. The quarterback did not play all that much. He started the first series. They didn't score. They brought in a backup, and they managed to get on the scoreboard a couple times with him, and then that was about all I watched of the game. But that kind of explains to me why they didn't score more than they did. Now, don't get me wrong, this Pine Bluff team's really good. But it'll be interesting to see how these Devil Dogs match up against these Zebras today.
And we're about to find out here very shortly. We're going to have the kickoff, pretty much momentarily as the teams are coming onto the field now. So, and we'll see if Devil Dogs can get up to a good start in this ball game. And as we mentioned, really need this one. Keep playoff hopes alive, and see what happens next week. But Caleb McEwen and Destin Tate now go back deep. So first time we've seen Tate back there, and I don't.
Yeah, usually it's
Terrell Garlington.
Garlington and McEwen.
Seen him, so I don't know where Terrell is, but be Destin Tate back there, and obviously he can do some good things with the ball in his hand, so you don't mind having him back there. But Pine Bluff is set to kick off to start this ball game.
It's 21 is their kicker usually, or was against Whitehall. Yeah, and that looks like that's the most impossible 2 to read, but that is a 2. If I didn't know that was a 2.
Yeah, so Walter Sims is wearing number 21 there, kicking off for the Zebras as we are underway here, and it will be McEwen taking it at about the 6-yard line, and Caleb McEwen is going to get out to the 25, and he is stopped right there. So Devil Dogs will come on the field offensively after about a 19-yard return by Caleb McEwen. And Morrilton offense will go from right to left. I'll have to give Caleb the 26-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the Morrilton 26 to start this ball game.
Oh, and we're going to start 4 wide here.
Yeah, 3 to the right. The ball on the left hash. A little bit of a high snap to Martin. Plays blown dead. As we have Pine Bluff. Yeah, do we have a penalty, or are they making
it's against us?
Yeah. Didn't know if they're going to make the Pine Bluff band stop playing. Well,
we've got ours is playing too over here.
So it is a false start penalty. First down and 15, and Martin with the keeper is wrapped up immediately at the 20-yard line. Don't know if he even got back to the line of scrimmage. And look like Devin Johnson, number 37, one of the leading tacklers on that play, leading the charge there for the Zebras.
Yeah, they gave him a yard up to the 22, and they've got no safety high whatsoever. They're straight man up on us. We've got 4 down linemen and 4 linebackers all in the box.
And Martin has a snap, looks to throw deep, and there is going to be an incompletion. No call there, a little bit of hand fighting and some contact right around midfield where they try to get Caleb McEwen, but it is incomplete, and it'll be 3rd down and about 14 now.
A lot of our fans wanted to flag on that one. It was just kind of tossed up, probably a little too much air under it, and McEwen had to adjust, but couldn't adjust enough.
And if we had the officials from who were at BYU last weekend, it would have been a pass interference, I can promise you.
There's a few less mountains in this part of the country.
And Martin looking to throw on 3rd and long. He is pressured, gets rid of it to Jonathan Blaylock at the sidelines, and it is caught, but well short of the first down. Blaylock, the nice catch right on the sidelines at the 30-yard line, but it will bring up 4th down, and Devil Dogs going to have to punt.
Yeah, and that's Jonathan's second catch of the season, just shy of the 30. And it's going to bring out Caden Hutchins.
He will stand 15-yard line to kick this one away, and Courtney Crutchfield, very good athlete back deep for Pine Bluff, and this play is blown dead.
Probably good. That was probably Caden's worst punt of the year.
And did Pine Bluff call a timeout? Yep. So we got a timeout called. 10:53 left in the first quarter. Devil Dogs will have it on 4th down after we take this 30-second timeout on KVOM.
KVOM Morrilton, an EAB radio station.
If you're over 60, you're invited to come for fun and fellowship at the T.C. Vaughn Senior Activity Center in Morrilton. They're Morrilton's best kept secret. Open weekdays from 9 to 2. Stop by for a game of cards, checkers, or dominoes, and stay in contact with old friends while making new friends. Play bingo Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Enjoy a hot meal for just a $4 donation. Find out about the Peppy Exercise Program or Beanbag Baseball. Call 501-354-8044 or stop by 706 North Division Street in Morrilton to pick up a schedule of activities. And we'll see you at the T.C. Vaughn Senior Activity Center, Morrilton's best kept secret.
After the timeout, Devil Dogs set to punt again. 4th down and 6 from the 30-yard line. And clean snap by Gray Morrow. Good high kick for Hutchins. Fair catch called by Crutchfield about the 32-yard line. That's where the Zebras will start. They'll call it the 33. And had that good hang time and did not allow a return from a very dangerous return man.
Yep, so they'll take over 10:48 here in the first quarter. Morrilton, a 3-play, 3-yard drive to start off. First play was a penalty. That's not a good way to start your drive. Short run by Martin, an incomplete pass to Kayla McEwen, then a completion to Blaylock.
So Pine Bluff offense on the field for the first time, starting at their own 33-yard line. And Howell with the handoff, and number 7, Harry Campbell, is not going to get much. He's going to lose. Well,
and there's a flag down.
There's a flag at the 30. They forced him out around the 30-yard line. Flag also on the play. So the run was for a -2 or 3, and then there's a holding call on Pine Bluff. Devil Dogs will take the penalty. This will back them up. Should be just inside the 20. At the 19-yard line. It will remain first down.
That's 1st and 24 now. Or it should be.
Yeah, that one was well in the 4 yards in the backfield, that penalty, so.
We're going to have to watch the top of the defense here. They're going to go 4 wide, so that'll put Mealer in from his safety position covering a slot.
Here's William Howell getting the start at quarterback here for Pine Bluff. They'll use Landon Holcomb as they alternate signal callers throughout their ball games. There's a pass in the flat that's caught, and it'll go out to about the 25-yard line. McEwen forces out Blake Hegwood, a really good receiver. He put up some really big numbers a year ago and gets their first reception. But it's 2nd and long. That play got about 5 or 6 yards. They might have given him the 25 there. So 2nd down and 18. And Howell looking to throw this time. Throws deep. Receiver is there. It's caught. He shakes the defender, and he is going to take it into the end zone for the touchdown. But a flag is down in the backfield for Pine Bluff.
Yeah, and that was Austin Dindy, I believe, on the outside. Yeah, 6'1", 186 juniors, and I had him as a slot, but he was on the outside, and that was a side of toast on that play.
And but fortunately, we're going to have a holding call on Pine Bluff back around the 21-yard line, so bring them back. instead of a 74-yard touchdown.
The offensive linemen are still expecting an extra point here. And
yeah, they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And they're going to make their way back now. And
it's an aberration, Eric. This offensive lineman,
no,
the smartest ones on the field.
Yes, I'm saying these offensive linemen don't know what's going on. Not in general. It's not a general statement. Coach McNabb praises them all the time. Said that linemen should be president of the United States. And
hey, I mean, I wouldn't want that trouble, but sure, I get it.
But the penalty backs up Pine Bluff to around the 10-yard line.
That was 5 yards in the backfield then.
Yeah, both of their penalties have been 4 and 5 yards in the backfield. So they're backed up now to the 10. They started this drive at the 33.
My computer says this is 2nd and 33.
Your computer would be correct. Now, they still got first down on the scoreboard, but it's 2nd down. And there is a pass that is overthrown on the far sideline.
I think that was intended to Crutchfield.
And, yeah, he is 6'3" and has some ups, but could not get that one. That'll be 3rd down and 33. 9:56 left in this opening quarter. No score. Devil Dogs were 3 and out offensively.
And we're back in our 5 deep look here. 3 safeties and the 2 corners standing about 13 to 14 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Pine Bluff has 3 receivers to the left, 4 actually. One on the slot near the tackle, and then 1 receiver the short side of the field. Devil Dogs get some pressure on the quarterback. He's going to get rid of the football. It's complete near the 30-yard line, but that's all they're going to get. That was Hegwood again on the reception, but they're going to have to punt as they are, again, well short. Didn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And Dylan Fondren is right there as he went down, and they'll be short of the 28.
And so they will have Sims out to punt. Devil Dogs will have Jackson Dixon back around the 35-yard line to return.
He's our leading punt returner with only 4 punt returns on the season.
And a short.
That's another one he's not going to get to.
Yeah, he didn't kick it far enough for Dixon to get there. It's a low kick and going to let it go, and it will be down inside the 30, right around the 27-yard line. The Devil Dog offense will come back on the field. 9:01 remaining in this first quarter. Both defenses with a 3 and out. And Pine Bluff, of course, hurting themselves with those 2 holding penalties.
That was a 3-play negative 6 yards for them.
And Devil Dogs will have 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. It will be a handoff to Destin Tate, and he is hit and dropped by the first man who meets him. That's big number 72, Danny Johnson. And no gain right there for Tate. 2nd down and 10. He might have got a half yard. But 2nd down for the Devil Dogs. Same formation here. Martin looking to throw down the middle of the field. He's gotten the cue in at midfield, and it is caught for Devil Dog first down to the Pine Bluff 49-yard line.
Great throw there by Demarius. That was McEwen running a slant route. Just a great throw and catch. Pick up that first down into zebra territory.
There's Glenn Barnes, 15 on coverage for Pine Bluff. Destin Tate gets the carry on first down and fighting, dragging defenders, but he is going to be stopped. His progress stopped at the 46, so he will get 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
There was a hole, and right when Destin hit it, it shut quickly. There was a linebacker right in his face, and kept going for a couple more yards.
So 2nd down and 7 for the Devil Dogs at the Pine Bluff 46-yard line. And Martin on the keeper up the middle. Martin found a nice hole, and he's going to get slung down inside the 35 to the 34 for another Devil Dog first down.
That was a good read there by Demarius, keeping that one and finding a hole, and he kind of cut back out into the C gap to break that one loose for the first down.
The Devil Dogs with it the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Martin to throw. It's caught by Garlington right at the line of scrimmage, and he's tackled right away by number 6, Jordan Harris, and it'll be no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
And they were right on top of him. Of course, they're on bump coverage. There's no safety high in this defense for them.
And on 2nd down, Martin will try to run it himself, and he doesn't give him he might have got a yard to the 33, but that's it. It'll be 3rd and long.
Johnson on the tackle for Pine Bluff.
The Devil-Dogs need to convert on 3rd down and 9 here with football at Pine Bluff 33. 6.5 minutes left in this opening quarter. No score. And Martin looking to throw. Got McEwen inside the 5. Incomplete. And again, Devil-Dogs wanted a pass interference penalty, but it's not called. And it'll be 4th down.
And Garlington came out of the backfield. He was lined up in the H-back position. And he ran a wheel route on the sideline. He was wide open on that one.
So 4th down and 9. Devil-Dog offense staying on the field from the Pine Bluff 33. And Martin looks back to the sidelines. Has the snap. Throws it to the sidelines. This one's going to be intercepted by Crutchfield, and he's going to come out near the 40-yard line. So the 4th down pass floated a bit on Martin, and it's intercepted. Trying to hit Terrell Garlington there on the sidelines, and
Dustin Tate is down.
Yeah, Tate is still down. And will be Pine Bluff football at their own 40-yard line, but Tate is up now, but slow to work his way to the sidelines. Limping a bit as he comes off. Devil-Dogs turn it over. 6 minutes, 11 seconds left. Opening quarter. Pine Bluff offense back on the field.
Well, and that time Garlington was lined up in the slot and ran a very similar route. And it was McEwen that was open on that one. Tried to force it over to Garlington.
And on 1st down for the Zebras, it's going to be Holcomb in now at quarterback. He's going to run it out near the 48-yard line. So it'll pick up about 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. So Howell had the first series. Landon Holcomb, quarterback now for Pine Bluff. He gained 7. So 2nd down and 3. The running back is Zay Barnett, a yard behind the quarterback. Will be Barnett getting the carry, and Barnett getting stuffed in the backfield. The Devil-Dogs all over him there. And is it Trey Brockman leading?
Yep, he's over there.
Barrage there, and then Caden Hutchins came in as well, but it's Brockman that initial hit.
Yeah, lost 3 yards on that one.
And back to the 45, so it'll be 3rd down and 6. Good job by that Devil-Dog defense. 5 minutes to go, first quarter. No score from Pine Bluff. Zebras with the football. And Holcomb to throw. This one is caught at midfield, and breaking a tackle down the sidelines goes Crutchfield cutting back. He's going to make it all the way into the end zone, but a flag was thrown at around the 10-yard line. And at the very least, it'll be a big gain for Pine Bluff. As they got, blocking the back on the run, but it was well downfield after they got it to around the 10-yard line. So no touchdown, but they will have a 1st down. And be around the 20-yard line.
He cut back, Crutchfield cut back in, and I'm thinking it might have been Jackson Dixon that got blocked in the back on that one.
So we'll mark the ball at the 20-yard line. That's where the Zebras will have it first down and 10. And again, on their second drive, a couple penalties hurt their opening drive.
That's the second touchdown they're taking off the board with the flag.
And this one's going to be run for the quarterback. Timothy Mallett hits him at around the 18, but Holcomb falls ahead to about the 15, so gains 5. That'll be, or they give him just the 16, so gains 4. It'll be second down and 6.
The back of Cord Orange jersey was on the front, so.
So second down and 6 for the Zebras. Against Barnett in the backfield. Beside the quarterback, Landon Holcomb.
False start.
Yep, there's some movement there. The flag is out, and Bluff will back up 5 yards. So make it second down and 11 from the 21. 3:53 left first quarter, no score.
I think that was 74 Clark, the left guard.
Blake Clark, Jr. So they actually moved it back to the 22-yard line. Is that a 6-yard penalty, Jim?
Yeah, that'll be a 6-yard penalty against them for false start.
We'll take it. So call it second and 12. And a little bit of a low snap. Holcomb has it, though, throwing to the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown. And that is Crutchfield over there.
Yeah, it was just a pitch and catch. Again, Crutchfield got past the corner and made an easy catch in the end zone for the score.
And good throw there by Holcomb, that back part of the end zone in the corner. And Crutchfield able to bring it in. 6-0 Zebras at 3:45 left in this first quarter. And that's not Sims there on the extra point, is it?
Macklin Heisler, 39.
And his kick is up and it's good.
Oh.
It barely got over, so he sneaks it just over the crossbar. 7-0 Pine Bluff. 3:45 left first quarter, and Zebras will kick off after this 1-minute timeout on KVOM.
In a medical emergency, quick, knowledgeable response from highly trained personnel with state-of-the-art equipment is of the essence. When MedTech EMS in Morrilton responds to your emergency, you'll see EMTs and a paramedic on every call. And they're connected to the state's trauma response system, so you get the care you need when you need it. MedTech EMS, 354-8181. Saluting the Morrilton Devil Dogs and Devil Pups. Colton's Steakhouse and Grill in Morrilton is open for dine-in customers and is the place for ribs, slow smoked over hickory wood. Your favorite cuts of steak cooked to order, including sirloin, filet mignon, ribeye, New York strip, T-bone, and more. Delicious steakhouse burgers topped with bacon, seafood, and much more. Not ready to dine in? Let Colton's do the cooking for you tonight with curbside pickup. Just visit coltonsteakhouse.com for the menu. Call your order in to 354-8607 and they'll have it ready when you get there. Colton's Steakhouse and Grill of Morrilton on Harding Street at University. We know what's at stake.
It is Hunter White taking the short kickoff for the Devil Dogs. They'll get all the way out across the 40-yard line. So Morrilton's going to have good field position starting at their own 44 with 3 minutes 37 seconds left in this first quarter. Devil Dogs did have Garlington back in there deep that time. Tate was in on the opening kick, but Garlington and McEwen the deep men, but they kicked it short, and Hunter White with a nice return.
He made a kind of a jumping catch there in the short kick. Got a good return, 17 yards.
Bulldog offense back on the field from the left hash. It will be a handoff to Tate, and Tate is going to get to the 49-yard line. Chandler Laurent, one of the Zebras, in on the stop. That's a gain of 5. It'll be second down and 5.
Good hole there for Tate. Good to see him back. And kind of switch to our tight end H-back formation, 2 wide receivers.
Yeah, Tate was shaken up on that interception return earlier. Devil Dogs' last drive, so Devil Dogs on 2nd and 5 give it to Tate again, and Tate is being held on by the shirt tail, and now
he's close to a first down, but not quite there.
Yeah, they finally come and corral him into Pine Bluff territory to the 47, but yeah, just about a half yard short of the first down. It'll be 3rd down. Caleb McEwen replaces Jonathan Blaylock in the Devil Dog lineup. Under 2.5 minutes remaining in this first quarter.
And Devil Dogs are so good on 3rd down last week. 0 for 2 right now in this game. This is a easier conversion.
And will be a handoff to Tate, and he was...
We didn't make it easy.
No, he was hitting the backfield, but he's going to get across as he was able to use a second effort to get to the 44-yard line and moves the chains. It's Devil Dog first down.
Yeah, that first hole wasn't there, and he's able to bounce it out to his left to pick up the first down for the Devil Dogs.
1st and 10 from the Pine Bluff 44. Martin with the snap, run to the left, and he is going to head upfield now, the 35, and all the way to the 32-yard line. He's got a Devil Dog first down.
And tackled by 37, Johnson. But yeah, good first down run for Martin.
And 2 guys coming from behind couldn't catch him in the backfield, and
yeah, they brought a blitz. Looked like linebackers on the inside came on a blitz, and that played right into our hands as we were trying to go to the outside.
So 1st down and 10. Call it the 32-yard line. And handoff to Tate, and he's wrapped up right away, and nothing there that time for Destin Tate. And it's Chandler Laurent, number 3, on the stop.
We got a yard.
Call it 2nd down and 9. We'll see Hayes Buckley in the backfield now. Garlington is in.
He's going to go back to, looks like an H-back. At least unless he splits out. Yeah, he's going to split out a bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to empty the backfield, put Buckley in at the slot.
So 2 receivers left, 3 to the right for Martin. Quick pass to the sidelines, and it's going to be a diving catch by Caleb McEwen. So it gets...
Minimal gain, 5 yards?
Yeah, it gets about 5.
Minimal isn't 5, but...
So it'll be 3rd down and about 4.
McEwen just ran a stop route. I think it might have been a short out, but the pass made it a full out pattern. See, McEwen had the dive, and I think that's going to end of the first quarter.
It will be the final play of the first quarter. It's a 7-0 lead for Pine Bluff, but Devil Dogs have it at the Pine Bluff 26-yard line when we start the second quarter in 1 minute on KVON.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of Me Banking, member FDIC.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about Pico Foods' mission to support producers in Arkansas and Missouri by calling David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Craig Bird or John Taylor Hickman, 601-670-9383.
As we start the second quarter inside the Haynes Home Center broadcast booth from Pine Bluff, it is Devil Dogs trailing the Zebras 7-0. Third down and 4 for Morrilton. The 26-yard line.
We're going to empty the backfield again. It's just Martin.
Devil Dogs going left to right now in this second quarter. It's going to be a run for Martin, but he is hit and dropped in the backfield. Number 37, Devin Johnson, again called his name a few times tonight.
Yeah, and Garlington in the near slot was wide open, but Martin unable to get the ball to him and decided to tuck and run with it. He's going to lose a yard.
Yeah, so it'll be 4th down and 5. Back at the 27-yard line. Second 4th down attempt of the game for Devil Dogs. Last one resulted in an interception. This time Martin throws back across the field, and this one is going to be caught by Hayes Buckley. And Gus got it over the outstretched hands of the Pine Bluff defender.
I think that's a Texas leaguer, wouldn't it? If you really want to talk about it.
And Buckley is able to haul it in for the first down inside the 15 and out of bounds.
Or a can of corn. Or what do you call that one in baseball when it's just a pop-up in the outfield for a hit?
Yeah, for a hit, the blooper's a Texas leaguer. A can of corn's a easy fly ball.
Oh, okay. It wasn't easy because he just barely missed it.
But on first down, it'll be Martin reversing field as he ran into a defender. Now is going to take it inside the 5-yard line. Good run there by Demarius Martin. I think they're marking him at the 5. And it'll be second down and about 2, I believe. The Dogs now going to that end zone farthest away from our setup. So,
although really we can't complain about the view.
No, we
right
got
now.
a nice wide room here, a lot of space. So Martin will run it himself up the middle, and Marius Martin is close, but apparently not in.
So 1 inch line.
Yeah, he did get the first down though, so it'll be 1st and goal from inside the 1-yard line. The Devil Dogs have 4 chances to punch it in from here.
Yeah, and that'll bring in C.R. Shirtliff tied in.
Yep, the couple extra blockers up there with receiver to each side, and there's Buckley in the backfield now with Martin taking it himself, and Martin is isn't he into the end zone?
No, they're going to mark him short again.
Still not in, so be second down and goal from inside the 1.
And Hayes Buckley was in the backfield with him again.
So it'll be second down and goal from inside the 1-yard line. Devil Dogs will try it again.
I'm smelling barbecue, Eric. The window over here is open. We've been to eat before, and now I got this barbecue.
And Martin with the run on second down, and they're going to keep him out again, it looks like. Somebody lost a helmet.
Yeah.
And, Martin might have actually lost a little bit back actually to the 1 maybe. So it'll be third down and goal. And now Weston, that was Martin's helmet came off, so Weston Keaton comes into the ball game as Martin has to sit out a play.
Well, this wouldn't be a bad time to use a timeout here. Weston and the quarterback, but
move the play clock back up, so plenty of time for that. And Tate did have a couple snaps earlier this drive, but he's been out last few plays again, so it is Buckley in the backfield right beside Weston Keaton who takes the snap. He'll hand it to Buckley. Buckley sneaks in to the end zone for the Devil Dog touchdown.
And I'm pretty sure that's his first of the year, and a good one. Devil Dogs needed it there on third down.
And Buckley's got low to the ground and kind of dove across the goal line. And Devil Dogs are on the board. An extra point attempt away from tying this one. And once again, we've got August Stovall as a holder now. And Jackson Dixon has a bunch of armor on his elbow now. There's offsides on Pine Bluff. So Stovall doing the holding duties. Gray Morrow snapping. It is offside. Devil Dogs can move a little bit closer if they would like to. Did that last time and it didn't work out too well, so I think they're going to decline the penalty and keep the distance the same here. So the kick will come from the 10-yard line. And for Morales, the kick is up and it is good with 8 minutes 25 seconds left in the second quarter. We're tied at 7. Devil Dogs kick off after this 30-second timeout on KVOM.
Do you have pain or difficulty moving a body part? Maybe your neck, back, shoulders, knees, hip, or wrist. Give Sure 10 Physical Therapy of Morrilton a chance to help you get your move back. They specialize in orthopedic injuries and post-surgical rehab, but they also treat a wide variety of other conditions. Sure 10 Physical Therapy next to Walmart is locally owned by Dr. Marie Shertan, and you don't have to worry. They don't abide by the no pain, no gain principle. They're there to listen and help. You'll have a safe visit too, as they're following all current COVID protocols. Check out the success stories at sure10physicaltherapy.com and be sure to like them on Facebook. Remember, at Sure 10 Physical Therapy, it's your move. Get it back. Call 501-477-2202.
8 minutes 25 seconds left. Second quarter tied at 7 in Pine Bluff as Hayes Buckley goes in from 1 yard out. And Morales the extra point.
Yeah, that kept a 13-play, 56-yard drive for the Devil Dogs.
And it will be...
It should be a pop-up kick, I think.
Well, it's going to be a squibber.
Yeah.
It'll be taken by the up back around the 25-yard line. He's going to reverse
There's a
field.
block in the back.
Yep, the flag comes out, so the return man just goes out of bounds. I think he knew the flag was there, so wasn't any sense in running anymore. And they should mark that one from the 25. They should start at the 15-yard line. After the penalty. They've had some really costly penalties in this ball game. But their offense back on the field in a tie game. You know, we'll mention we are on the visitor side. They have a press box on the visitor side. That means at halftime we will not be able to have the band on the video stream or not isolate their audio because the backs will be to us.
Yeah, I mean,
so
it'll be like a backward show if we did that.
So you'll get regular radio audio tonight on the live stream. But next week we'll be back home and we'll be able to do that again. We'll have a low snap on first down. They will hand it off and breaking a couple tackles. Going to be Barnett all the way out to the 30. Finally forced out of bounds there by Craig Brockman.
Yeah. And Jackson Dixon, he's got a first down up to the 28. Just, 29? Looks like he hit
29-yard line.
Jose Barnett ran for 1,000 yards last year for the Zebras when they were in 6A. Played basketball and tore his ACL in March. And I think he's a transfer from Whitehall from 2 years ago. But this is just his 4th or 5th game back from ACL injury.
And they will fake it to the running back here. Throw a little screen pass. Timothy Mallett with the tackle at the 31-yard line.
That was a good open field tackle.
It'll be...
I'm not sure who caught it.
Second down and 8.
Howell's in at quarterback. It might have been Barnett, or was it the slot guy?
There's a slot guy came in, and Campbell's in there at running back right now, number 7.
Oh, okay.
It'll be 2nd down and 8. Again, they fake to the running back. Pass, flats, caught, flag. Back in the backfield, that was Blair Hegwood on the reception. Feingren and Dixon bring him down. And we're going to have another holding call on Pine Bluff.
I'm going to bet so.
Well, they're leading in penalties tonight. I'll say that.
Yeah, that'll be their 7th.
And they will back up here all the way inside the 20 to around the 17-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and long. Down to what, about 21 or
22?
so? 22. Down to 22.
21 and a half. I mean, it's in between the numbers there.
Yeah, they'll have to get out to about the 39-yard line. 7:16 left in the second quarter. Bulldogs 5 high defensively again. Is a pass, sidelines caught, and it'll be Feingren getting down the receiver just outside the 30. Man, is that? Huh?
I don't know who that is.
Tell
Can't
you
read
that
that
wasn't
number.
that far side.
Well, it's supposed to be 22. It might be 1. It might be 5. I think that might be 5. I'm just going to put him down. It doesn't matter. It's their stats.
That's Ron Jenkins. But 3rd down and 7. Got a good chunk of those yardage needed. And sets up 3rd and manageable here. They had 2nd and about 21. So gained 14. And now Pine Bluff calls a timeout. 6 minutes, 51 seconds left in the first half. 3rd and 7 for the Zebras. We're tied at 7. And we'll have more Devil Dog football for you after this 30-second timeout on KVOM.
The love of football defines fall weekends, and in many homes, our families. But it's a demanding sport that can cause injury. That's why UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is on sidelines and in locker rooms for high schools and colleges across the state, ready to care for athletes with clinics in Central and Northwest Arkansas. UAMS Health, official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback athletics and future Razorbacks all over Arkansas. Learn more at uams.health/team.
We have 6 minutes, 51 seconds left in the first half. Tied at 7. Pine Bluff has a football at their own 32-yard line. 3rd down and 7. Big play coming here. The Dogs can get the defense off the field.
They ran a lot of those out routes from the slot against Whitehall to the wide side of the field, and so that looks like right now in the slot is that's not 11 though. Is that 2? Is that Crutchfield?
Yeah, Blair Hegwood's on their slot on this side.
Oh, okay.
11.
Yeah, that is okay.
And they throw it to the opposite
That's
side.
What he ran.
It's going to be caught for a first down as they get out across the 40. Almost a little lob pass there. But right to the receiver for the first down.
And they just went to the short side that time.
So they get it to the 42-yard line to move the chains on 3rd and 7. They convert. So clock moving again after they get the chain set. Under 6.5 minutes now. It is again William Howell in at quarterback for the Zebras. And he takes the snap, throws this one to Hegwood right at midfield, and Devil Dogs will get him down there. Andrew Roden making the stop on Blair Hegwood, number 11. They got Blair Hegwood and Blake Hegwood as the receivers, but that one was number 11, Blair.
It was a good open field tackle there by Roden.
And gain of about 8 to midfield. So it'll Be second down and short. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left now for the Zebras. They'll hand it off to Campbell. He gets nothing, only back to the line of scrimmage. Timothy Mallett on the stop there. Tyree Campbell has a carry for no gain. It'll be 3rd down and 2. 5:15 remaining in this second quarter, tied at 7. Very important 5A Central matchup in Pine Bluff tonight. And a handoff to Campbell. He's got some room on the left side. He's got the first down. And Devil Dogs will get him down at the 43.
As many holdings as they've called in this ball game against us, they could have called about 3 on that one.
Devil Dogs had Ethan Russell, one of the guys in on that stop, along with Mallett. But a first down for Pine Bluff to the 43-yard line of Morrilton. And so Howell with Campbell right behind him. They'll hand it to him straight ahead. That's actually Barnett back in the game, and he's going to get near the 35 before his progress is stopped.
Andrew Roden made him on the second level.
36. And flag out this time. Play blown dead. And it's going to be false start again on Pine Bluff. That Barnett's a big running back, Jim.
Yeah, he is.
6'1", 215.
It's no surprise he ran for 1,000 yards last year.
Yeah, he is a load. He's a good one. The penalty backs up Pine Bluff to the 41. It'll be 2nd down and 8 now.
He's limping too right now.
He's been kind of in and out of this ball game at times tonight, and pass there goes in between a couple of Zebras, incomplete. A little miscommunication there, I think.
I don't think the slot receiver Blair Hegwood was expecting that one.
So 3rd down and 8, 3:51 on the clock. Ball at the Morrilton 41-yard line. Pine Bluff has it.
And we're kind of in a weird defensive formation here. We're only putting 4 in the box against them. But they've gone 4 wide, and we're 3 safety high.
And they'll move Barnett out of the backfield. And Howell has some pressure coming, but he will throw it now to Barnett. Makes a man miss, now cuts back, and he is going to finally be stopped around the 35. So they give him the 34. But he made a couple of moves there and made some guys miss, and Hayes Buckley, one of the Devil Dogs, to get him down, and it will be 4th down and about a yard to go.
If you're watching the live stream, it's fun to watch this down marker down here because this guy has no clue whatsoever.
I don't know if it's
it's not first down, people. It's 4th.
I think it flips to maybe the other side. I think has it right, but yeah, it's messing me up for sure.
Yes.
Devil Dog's gonna come away with the football there. They're gonna get the stop.
Yeah, I'm not sure which Devil Dog that was, but they try to sweep with their slot receiver or the wide receiver from the near side, and he just strung it along. The Devil Dog defense did and tackled him for a loss.
Devil Dogs will go over on downs at the 36-yard line with 2:54 to go in this first half.
And the game scored here, or game tied here at 7-7.
So Martin, it's a snap, gives it to Destin Tate. And he is bottled up after a very short gain. A yard, maybe 2, close to the 42. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
38.
Yes, I was right the first time I was going with the yes. That side of the 40, yes. So at the 38-yard line.
Not exactly in a hurry here. 13 seconds on the play clock.
A little over 2 minutes on the game clock. Martin with the run up the middle, breaks a tackle. Martin into the open field at the 30, and they're going to get him down inside the 25. A big run for Demarius Martin for a first down.
Yeah, and I thought there was some kind of penalty. It looked like everybody stood still for a second, and Martin did not stand still. He busted through there, and that's close to, let's see, his previous long was 30, and that's going to be close to the season long. They got to the 23. 39, yeah.
And will be handoff on first down to Destin Tate. Has to cut back as he started left, tried to come right, and does get close to the 20. So gets positive yards, actually about 3 on the play. So second down and, well, I think they mark him the 21. Second down and 8.
Well, that he picked up positive yards speaks a lot for our offensive line there. They pushed him down the field pretty well.
21-yard line, second down and 8. And Martin with the run this time, lowers his shoulder and gets close to the 15. It'll be third down. And the clock will go under a minute by the time Nick's snap is delivered. It'll be third down and 4. I'll mark it at the 17-yard line.
Well, we're definitely not getting in any kind of hurry here, because we got all 3 timeouts.
Yeah, going to use one here. So 47.9 seconds on the clock. Devil-Dogs call the timeout. And we'll have it third down and 4 from the Pine Bluff 17 when we come back. You are listening to Devil-Dog Football on KVOM.
On to the farm, we're the guys. Trust Ag Ride Co-op Supply.
The Ag Ride Co-op Supply in Morrilton invites you to their big Customer Appreciation Day. All day on Friday, November the 4th. They'll have product reps on hand to answer your questions. Free hot dogs and hamburgers and lots of door prizes will be given away. And find out how you can win a muddy deer blind.
On to the farm, we're the guys. Trust Ag Ride Co-op Supply.
Y'all come Friday, November 4th to the Ag Ride Co-op in Morrilton.
Half the timeout, 47.9 seconds to go in this first half. We're tied at 7. Devil-Dogs have it third down and 4 on the Pine Bluff 17-yard line.
And third down, we're 2 of 5 tonight on third down. This is more manageable than a couple that we've had. And it looks like we're going to come out with two tights. No, we got 1 tight. Looks like in our regular H-back formation.
You got KJ Black on the sidelines limping. That's not good, as Martin is going to run it to the right. They're going to drag him down shy of the first down. He doesn't quite even make the 15-yard line, so it'll be fourth down. And Devil-Dogs will right to the line of scrimmage, not calling a timeout yet. We're under 30 seconds. It's fourth down and about 2. And now Devil-Dogs will call the timeout. 20.3 seconds to go. And it will be fourth down for the Devil-Dogs when we come back from around the 15-yard line. And we'll have the big fourth down play for you after this 30-second timeout on KVOM.
Rackley Furniture in the Marketplace Shopping Center in Morrilton has the biggest selection that it's had in a long time. The supply chain is open back up, and they've got recliners from Ashley, Best and Catnapper, starting at $299. See the couches and sectionals from Ashley and Jackson. Great bedding and dining, too. Find what you're looking for with 18-month no-interest financing and free local delivery. Rackley Furniture in the Marketplace Shopping Center on Harding Street in Morrilton.
Half a timeout. It'll be a field goal attempt coming for the Devil-Dogs. 33-yard attempt. Christian Morales has it on the right hash.
I noticed last week he didn't use a block. Have they outlawed blocks in high school? I didn't think they had.
I hadn't heard that, but maybe his preference. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have to have one.
But he's going to attempt And 33-yard field goal to try to give the Devil Dogs the lead here late in this first half.
I don't know what is going on. The White Hat is way over on the Pine Bluff sideline.
They're talking to their coaches, and
they were making about 3 or 4 substitutions. They're still trying to get guys in and out of here.
'Tis confusion.
'Tis. I 'tis confused. I promise you that. I don't know what. I've never seen. Well, I wouldn't say I've never, but I don't know why the Whitehead is way over on the other side of the field.
Yeah, talking to their coach again. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. Oh, they're putting more time on the clock, I guess. Now it shouldn't be 45. I think that's not what it's supposed to be.
No, we called timeout at what, 40?
No, 20.
Well,
20
I mean, we called 20 seconds is what they stopped it at.
Yeah.
That last play was 47 seconds, and we let a lot of time run off.
The 25 is what they're setting at, 25 seconds. So that was the issue there.
All right.
And so here we have the field goal attempt, snap, and hold is going to be a fake as Stovall is going to pitch it to Buckley, and Buckley is going to run for it, and I think he's got it.
Oh.
So Devil Dogs execute the fake, and he's right at the.
Well, we know we don't measure anymore, so just say eyeball it and get us the
they're
first.
going to not measure. We know that. Oh, he called for the timeout like they're going to measure. Of course, they're right by the sideline where the chains are, so maybe that's why they'll do it. But he's short. Oh, I thought he had it, but so Devil Dogs look just short on the fake field goal, and as Buckley coming around, and Holder Stovall pitched it to him. And Buckley went for the sidelines and went just short by probably less than the length of the football.
And they mark it.
And
at the 14, though? That was only a 2-yard pickup?
Yeah, so as much as he ran, I thought for sure he got it. But and come, of course, the snap 7 yards back, and he came behind the holder, and so he had a ways to go. But 19 seconds on the clock is where Maumelle will take over deep in their own territory at the 13-yard line. They do empty the backfield. They're going to run it with the quarterback. He's got some room on that right side. It's Holcomb, and he's going to be tripped up on the far side there by Caleb McEwen. And Pine Bluff does not look like we'll call timeout. They still had one, but they
should have one.
Will not call one here, and we're going to reach halftime. So it's a tie game at the break. 7-7 Devil Dogs and Zebras as they head to the locker rooms. And we will head to our halftime show on the other side of the break. And it'll be a 3-minute timeout, and we'll have more Devil Dog football for you after this on KVOM.
KVOM Morrilton, an EAB radio station.
Taste the tradition of Petit Jean Meats. Since 1928, every hickory smoked ham has been individually hand-trimmed and seasoned before it enters their smokehouse. That's where it smokes up the aroma from smoldering hickory chips for at least 16 hours. When you select Petit Jean ham, you can be sure that your ham contains no added water, and you'll receive a ham that is fully cooked, moist and tender, with an incredibly smoky flavor that goes all the way to the bone. That's the tradition of Petit Jean Meats.
Need a sign for your business? A banner for your fundraiser, church, or party? Hi, this is Jonathan Trafford of 501 Sign and Vinyl. We're a full-service graphic business in Morrilton and can make your signs, banners, window clings, vehicle wraps, and everything in between. We're proud to welcome Brittany Wyndham to our graphic design team. Call us today at 501-208-3667, email us at 501signandvinyl@gmail.com, or message us on Facebook at 501 Sign and Vinyl to see our work.
Visiting with Frank Ross Jr. of Ross Roofing LLC, and you've been around a long time. Now you got an office in downtown Morrilton, right?
Yes, next to Benchmark Title. We got a secretary, full-time secretary, and you'll be able to come by the office and call her.
And what's that number?
501-354-5280. Or be glad to take a call on my cell phone at 208-1622.
Okay, anything else you want to tell the folks?
I've been here 50 years. I'm always going to be here. And if there's anything we can do for you, just give me a call.
Okay, folks, keep them in mind for storm damage or all your new roofing needs. 354-5280. That's 354-5280 for Ross Roofing Company.
For the past 150 years, Lyon College has been educating Arkansas students who make a difference in our communities, in our state, and in our world. Lyon College alumni are your computer scientists, artists, and engineers. They're your business and community leaders, teachers, and healthcare professionals. In fact, Lyon College has an average medical school acceptance rate more than twice the national average. For more information, visit lyon.edu. Lyon College, a better world starting in Arkansas.
Welcome home to hometown banking, Petty Jean State Bank.
Loans done quickly and with personal service. That's what we offer at Petty Jean State Bank. Hi, I'm Susan Gunderman, Executive Vice President at Petty Jean State Bank. We are Conway County's only locally owned community bank with 4 hometown lenders here to serve your needs. We will meet with you in person and help you find a personalized loan that will meet your budget. Come see us for consumer and commercial lending with a hometown touch. We promise you'll feel welcomed, comfortable, and appreciated.
Petty Jean State Bank.
Right in town and always in touch.
Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi folks, Jeff at Hagen's Dodge here. September was another great month, and that means we have several fresh, top quality trade-ins. Light and heavy duty trucks, Jeep Wranglers, SUVs, minivans, and cars. Come by and visit us at exit 108 and I-40 in Morrilton, or visit us online at hagensdodge.com for your best deal on a certified used vehicle.
101.7 KVOM. We're back at halftime from Pine Bluff inside the Haynes Home Center broadcast booth. Eric Tyler along with Jim Bowles. A 7-7 ball game. And once again, we'll remind you that we are set up on the visitor side, so our cameras are to the back of the band, so we're not going to isolate on the video stream the audio there. We're going to keep our audio going.
Yeah.
But
at least you'll get to watch what it looks like from behind, though.
Yeah, that'll be a different perspective.
I mean, you would be able to hear them anyway, because the horns would be facing the wrong way.
Right, exactly. So, but anyway, but we do have our regular halftime here that we'll go over, and obviously not a whole lot on the scoring summary in the first half. 1 touchdown aside.
All right, so we'll go over that real quick. Pine Bluff got on the board first in the first quarter at 3:45. With a Landon Holcomb pass to Courtney Crutchfield from 22 yards out. That capped a 5-play, 59-yard drive, and Macklin Heisler kicked the extra point to put Pine Bluff ahead 7-0. Devil Dogs would answer in the second quarter at 8:25 left in that one. Hayes Buckley carried it in from 2 yards out for the score, capping a 13-play, 56-yard drive. Christian Morales kicked the extra point. It was good, and that was the 7-7 score that we now enjoy here at halftime. Looking at the game summary, 7 first downs for the Devil Dogs, 5 for the Zebras in the first half, 104 yards rushing for Morrilton, 41 for Pine Bluff, 50 yards passing for Morrilton, 130 for Pine Bluff in the first half. So on offense, 30 plays for 154 yards for the Devil Dogs, 20 plays, 171 yards for the Zebras. Penalties have been a big one. None called against the Devil Dogs in the first half. 8 for 70 yards for Pine Bluff, and I think 2 or maybe 3 of those brought back touchdowns for them. And they've gotten away with about 40 other holding calls on the inside. But, yeah, you can't call holding every time is what they tell me. As an offensive lineman, I wish that were true. Third down, Morrilton 2 of 6 tonight. Pine Bluff 3 of 5. Devil Dogs 1 of 3 on fourth down. Pine Bluff 0 for 1. Individually, Demarius Martin 12 carries 79 yards. Destin Tate 7 carries 20 yards. It has been tough sledding for Destin Tate. He's as long as 5 yards.
Wow.
For I don't know if he's rushed for under 100 yards this season. We'll have to go back and look.
He's over 1,000 total on the season.
Yeah.
So.
Hayes Buckley 2 carries 4 yards and a touchdown. And then I've got 1 for Braylon Hardiman. I'm going to guess I missed 1 from Destin Tate. So let's say 8 carries for 21 yards for Destin Tate in this first half. Martin, 5 of 8 passing for 50 yards. He does have an interception and along the 23. Caleb McEwen's caught 2 of those for 28. Hayes Buckley's caught 1 for 15. Jonathan Blaylock caught 1 for 7. Terrell Garlington caught 1 and could not gain any yards on that catch. Caden Hutchins punted once for 38 yards. And going to defense, it's been Timothy Mallett with 4 total tackles. Jackson Dixon with 3. 2 tackles each for Dylan Fondren, Caleb McEwen, Andrew Roden, and Trey Brotman. Brotman has a half tackle for loss. 1 tackle each for Hayes Buckley, Peyton Havner, Caden Hutchins, Caden Mealer, Ethan Russell, and Hutchins was a half tackle for loss in the first half. So not a lot of stats there to talk about, but it is a tie ball game still.
Yep, tied up at 7, so a very important one. As you mentioned, if Devil Dogs want to get into the playoffs, need to win this one tonight. And we will have to kick off to start the second half. We were really hoping to get that score there at the end of the half and couldn't get it. Tried the fake field goal, which was a good call, but came just a little bit short on that. And we did have our second measurement in the last 2 years in that one. And I think somewhere Coach Moppin from Maumelle is wondering where that was last week. But anyway. But yeah, kind of short on that. And Devil Dogs unable to score there at the end. And it is a 7-7 ball game. We'll go ahead and take another timeout, and then when we come back, we'll talk about some of the other scores in Class 5A. And
hope I can load that scoreboard.
Well, we might not be talking about some other scores.
Yeah.
We will continue with our halftime show for you after this 3-minute timeout on KVOM.
Healthcare Pharmacy in Morrilton is your trusted, locally owned Good Neighbor Pharmacy. It's where you'll find all your prescription and immunization needs. They know you and your doctor, and they'll give you written advice on how to take your medicine properly and any possible side effects. That's personalized service that you deserve from your pharmacist. Healthcare Pharmacy, number 10 Hospital Drive in the Morrilton Medical Clinic building, 501-354-1460. We're at Haynes Home Center, the helpful place in Morrilton, visiting with Leanne Haynes. Hey, Fall Harvest Funny Money Time is here, and you can come and sign up to win what?
You can win one of 4 $25 gift certificates, so come and register to win funny money.
That sounds great. They're going to want to come by and sign up to win. While they're here, look for everything they need to decorate for fall, clean up the yard for fall, and even get ready for Christmas. We'll draw winners on October 31st, so come see them at Haynes Home Center, the helpful place in the Davis Center in Morrilton. Get with Boundless Movement Academy in Morrilton. Boundless Movement Academy has recreational gymnastics and tumbling classes for ages 18 months to 18 years. And they have pre-K gymnastics. Follow Boundless Movement Academy on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
In the communities we serve, we know your energy is best spent on the things you enjoy. That's why we're helping you save your energy with natural gas. With more efficiency than other fuel sources, save your energy for taco night. Or singing in the shower with faster water heater recovery. Even for cozier comfort with gas dryers and fireplaces. All while doing a little more to save the planet. So save your energy and money with natural gas. And if you already are, keep saving with Summit Utilities. Learn more at summitutilities.com/benefits.
Well, we've already had some cold nights this season, and that means it's time to get your car winter ready. And the place to do it, Spates Auto Parts, your Napa parts stores in Morrilton, Conway, and Russellville. Get Napa Premium Conventional Motor Oil, $3.79 a quart, or a 5-quart jug for just $17.99. Blue Def Diesel Exhaust Fluid is just $15.99 for 2.5 gallons. And CRC Brake Clean, your choice, 2 cans for $8. Quality parts, helpful people, that's Napa know-how. Spates Auto Parts, your Napa stores in Morrilton, Conway, and Russellville.
This is Dr. Zach Dixon with Dixon Family Dental of Morrilton. At Dixon Family Dental, exceptional care for our patients and superior dental care for your family is our mission. We strive to understand and focus on your needs by providing all dental services in our office. From the simple checkups all the way to crowns, root canals, and braces, we've got you covered. We also offer IV conscious sedation for our procedures to provide a safer and more comfortable experience. Give the team at Dixon Family Dental a call at 215-4913 or stop by and see us adjacent to Walmart on University Boulevard. Dixon Family Dental proudly salutes the Morrilton High School Devil Dogs in today's game.
101.7 KVOM. We are back from Pine Bluff and trying to get some scores
yeah.
loaded. You're having a little more trouble. I do have some on, able to get on my phone.
I'm completely dead in the water over here.
So I've got a little bit here we can pass along. We'll start with the 5A Central. This is weird, me doing this instead of you. But I guess the other big game, the one with really the playoff, the most playoff implications as far as kind of where Devil Dogs are going to lie, is the Valonia versus Whitehall game. And Valonia is leading that one 17-7 in the second quarter, and that would put the Eagles in a really good position. They'd be at 4-2 if they were able to hang on and win that one. Whitehall comes in at 2-3, but Valonia up by 10 second quarter. Robinson and Mills, of course, is a big game maybe in the whole state in Class 5A. It's number 1 Robinson, number 4 Mills in the Arkansas Sports Media poll. And battle of the two unbeatens in the 5A Central. It's a tight one. Robinson 7, Mills 6 in the second quarter. And same score, the Maumelle-Watson Chapel game. Maumelle 7, Watson Chapel 6. That one in the second quarter. That one does not have playoff implications, though.
I restarted my phone and now I'm working.
Now you're getting some?
Now I got some. Yeah.
All right.
I got
so
everything you just said. I will repeat, but not really repeat. How's that?
Sounds good. But we can go to the other 5A scores, I guess.
I've got area scores here coming in. So I got Perryville 27, Quitman 21 in the second quarter. I've got Bigelow 44 and JC Westside 6. And that one in the second quarter. Both of those are senior night tonight in Perry County. No score on Atkins and Yellville Summit. Hector up 34-0 over Magazine here at the half. Wildcats on their way to another victory. No score on Clinton and Pottsville. Russellville and Greenwood. Oh my goodness, they're tied at 14 at the half.
Wow.
Did my internet error?
Cyclones have improved from when we saw them first game of the season. So yeah, tied with Greenwood at half. Impressive. That would be a shocker tonight if Russellville were to win.
CAC 41, Dover 6, and that one is at the half. Harrison leads Dardanelle 35-13. And that one is at the half. Got Glen Rose leading 2 Rivers 35-0 at the half.
Conway probably leading Little Rock Central 35-0 at the half.
Probably, but they haven't reported a score yet. Conway Christian 19, Mountainburg 0 at the half. Bauxite and Mayflower no score. And then Greenbrier, who plays the wonderful back-to-back schedule of at Pulaski Academy and then versus Little Rock Christian, is trailing Pulaski Academy 16-6 in the second quarter. And then your Arkansas Sports Media High School football poll. Number 1, Joe T. Robinson. We mentioned them. They are still holding. Oh, no, Mills just scored. So it is 14-7 Mills with the lead in the second quarter over number 1, Joe T. Robinson. Mills number 4, Joe T number 1. And number 2, Parkview is playing Magnolia, and there's no score reported yet for that one. A big one in the West tonight is number 3, Shiloh Christian, and they're playing number 7, Farmington, and currently the Saints lead 22-16 over Farmington in the second. Or no, that one's at the half now. So we mentioned Mills at 4th. Number 5 is Camden Fairview, and they are up 21-0 on Hope in the first quarter. That should also be an easy victory there for the Cardinals. I think Hope is 1-6 on the season. Number 6 is Valley View, and they are up. Oh no, they are tied 14-14 with Batesville Southside. Now that's a shocker. Yeah,
well.
Southside really played Nettleton close last week. I think Nettleton only won by 1, and that's one of the teams that are 3-1 in that conference. And right now Valley View is undefeated at 4-0.
Like those top 4 or 5 teams in that conference look like they're pretty similar.
Yeah. And speaking of Nettleton, they are currently at number 7. They are leading Forest City 13-0 in this second quarter. And then there is basketball action tonight, but I don't have any scores for them.
No, I've not got any sent to me either. So
I got Sacred Heart at Concord and Wonder Views at Mount Vernon and Nola, and Nemo Vista is at Southside B Branch tonight.
So yeah, basketball season is here. So, and we got all the scores updated here in football that we have available to us. Lady Devil volleyball last night lost in the finals of the 4A Central Conference Tournament to the host school, Pulaski Academy. Bruins are the 4 seed in the regular season, but won that tournament. So they will go in as number 1 seed in the state tournament. Morrilton will be number 2 seed and will play the first game in the state tournament Tuesday at 6 p.m. against Wynn. That state tournament is at Brookland High School. So
those East teams, man, they
got some volleyball teams over there. They are pretty salty on volleyball over there. But it'll be Brookland hosting that, but Morrilton against Wynn Tuesday 6 p.m. in the 4A state volleyball tournament. We'll get another timeout in here at halftime from Pine Bluff, tied at 7, Devil Dogs and the Zebras, and we're back in 3 minutes on KVON.
Let me ask you something. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see the windshield or the wind in your hair on your first road trip? Do you see headlights or the way your family's faces light up as you pull into the driveway? Other insurance companies just see a car, but a State Farm agent sees what your car really means to you. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
See your local State Farm agent Ansel Carlin on East Broadway in Morrilton, or call 501-354-4386.
Want increased job security? The University of Arkansas Community College at Morrilton offers 2-year technical and career-specific degrees in a variety of areas. Enter the workforce sooner with highly valued skills that can make you an essential employee. Apply now at uaccm.edu.
Did you know most technical training programs at UACCM don't follow the traditional school calendar? That means you can jump in at any time, whenever you're ready to make a career move. Visit uaccm.edu. The Petit Jean Coffee House is a community-focused coffee shop on Petit Jean Mountain. It's in a beautiful location with delicious coffee, comfort food, and plenty of fun being dished out. Let our team of skilled and friendly baristas make you the best cup of coffee, latte, cappuccino, or macchiato you've ever tasted. Not sure what to get? Grab the signature Turtle Rock or Waterfall Latte to sip and enjoy as you take in the sights of Petit Jean Mountain, Morrilton's beautiful backyard. And see the Mercantile inside the coffee house where you'll find USA and Arkansas-made products. Bring your sweetie, your mom, your cousins, a group of old friends. Just hurry up and plan a day on the mountain with a stop at Petit Jean Coffee House in Mercantile. Just 100 feet from the entrance to Petit Jean State Park, Arkansas's first and premier state park.
The new lotto game from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is creating new traditions for our players, like Mike from Bentonville.
33? Okay, got it. 34. Nope. What about 35? Okay, that's all 6 numbers. Who's a good boy?
Your numbers, your game. Play Lotto every Wednesday and Saturday for your chance to match 6 and get rich. Only $2 per play. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
So, it's Friday night and your heat and air unit goes out. What do? Do you wait till Monday to call and set up an appointment while you suffer all weekend? No, you don't have to, because Burris Heat and Air offers 24-hour service, so you can call them day or night, weekends, or whenever your unit goes out. When you do, be sure to ask about a preventative maintenance agreement to improve efficiency, add years to the life of your unit, and save money over time. Call us at 354-4887 or find us on Facebook. Burris Heat and Air.
Hi, I'm Richard DeLuca, and I'm running for Morrilton City Council, Ward 3, Position 1. I believe Morrilton is going in the right direction and has everything in place for great growth in the coming years. I'm a businessman, and I've personally bet big on the city, investing in properties all over the community. I'm raising a large family here, and I want my children to choose to live in Morrilton as adults. I want to be part of the city council team that creates great opportunities for residents and businesses. It doesn't matter where you live in the city. you can vote in my race. And I'm asking for your vote for Ward 3, Position 1 on the Morrilton City Council. Thank you.
Paid for by Richard DeLuca.
Back on KVOM as we're nearing the start of the second half in Pine Bluff, tied at 7. Again, Devil Dogs needing this win. We think needing this win to get in the playoffs. I think it'll be awful difficult with a loss here to get in, considering all the tiebreaker scenarios that have to come into play, and you need help from other teams and that sort of stuff. So,
and you mentioned on the way down here all these teams that are just lumped together here between 3 and 6. None of them will play anymore after tonight.
Right. Yep.
It's Bologna and Whitehall and Morrilton Pine Bluff, the last of the two games to be played in this mashup. You got, of course, Devil Dogs will host Mills next week on senior night. Maumelle will go to Bologna. BB will go to Watson Chapel, and Whitehall will go to Joe T. And then the last week when the Devil Dogs are off, you've got Mills at Bologna, Pine Bluff at Joe T, Whitehall at Watson Chapel, and Maumelle at BB. And we could have the unique scenario of finishing, with a couple wins next week, and then having the week off and figure out who we're going to play in the first round.
You could play finish your season next week and not know if you're going to be in the playoffs, and for another week till other teams play that final week to set things. So, it definitely would be kind of a unique deal, but it's a possibility. That's how it could play out. But need to take care of business in the second half of this ball game. Tied at 7.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of good things so far from the Devil Dogs, and we've seen some things that can improve. I'd like to get Destin Tate going here in the second half. Martin has had a great first half running the football and throwing the football, really. So the defense has let up a couple of big plays, and we've been lucky on a couple of them that they've been called back for penalties. Overall, 7-7. Let's start a new second half and try to figure out how to win this ball game.
Yep, Pine Bluff has had 2 touchdowns called back from penalties, so Devil Dogs able to again stay right with them here thus far. We've got a couple minutes till we start this second half. We'll get another timeout in here, and we will have our second half kickoff in 2 minutes on KVOM.
Looks like you didn't have any damage from the storm. That's a relief. But sometimes the damage caused by hail and high winds can be hard to see. Call Vaughn Roofing and Remodeling to have your roof and gutters inspected for damage that you might not notice, because that can lead to more significant damage down the line. Vaughn's Roofing and Remodeling is there for you anytime, day or night, with emergency tarping and other services to keep you in the dry. And you don't have to wait on your insurance company. They'll go to work right away. Your hometown trusted friends, Vaughn's Roofing and Remodeling. Vaughn's Roofing now has a staffed office and a new phone number, 501-215-4137. That's 501-215-4137. And online at vaughnsroofing.com.
Hi, this is Jonathan Trafford, and I'm running for Justice of the Peace, District 7, Conway County Quorum Court. For 2 decades, I've dedicated my life to emergency services in Conway County and have worked alongside the professionals that strive to protect you every day. I've been a volunteer firefighter for 20 years and a current member of the Morrilton Fire Department. I'm also a certified law enforcement officer holding a 15-year certification and a captain on the Conway County Mounted Patrol. I'm a member of the county's dive and rescue team and your former emergency manager and 911 director. While working and volunteering in those positions, I've gained firsthand experience working monthly with the Quorum Court, preparing operating budgets, declaring disasters during emergencies, presenting emergency management 911 reports, and fighting to improve policy, salaries, benefits, and key infrastructure for our emergency services personnel. I also volunteer with several committees, community boards, and other civic groups that work hard to promote and improve Conway County. I firmly believe in God, family, community, progress, and a better way of life for all. I'm asking the residents of District 7 for their vote to represent them on the Conway County Quorum Court. Thank you, and God bless.
Paid for by Jonathan Trafford. Koontz Electric will sponsor any River Valley High School student who enrolls in one of 3 specific UACCM Career Center programs and will cover all expenses not covered by another funding source. Koontz Electric will sponsor students in construction technology, industrial mechanics and maintenance technology, and welding technology. Koontz Electric will hire all Koontz Promise graduates upon successful completion of the program. Call Richard Dold for details about the Koontz Promise at 501-242-6106.
We get ready to start the second half of play. Again, tied at 7 from Pine Bluff. Historic Jordan Stadium. Torrey Hunter Field at Jordan Stadium. And Devil Dogs kicking off to start this second half.
I like how they have pride stickers on their helmet. You know, when you make a good tackle and you get a little sticker.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
You should talk to Coach McNabb and get us to do that again.
Kickoff is going to be taking on the bounce at the 10-yard line by Crutchfield. He's going to get outside across the 40, cuts back, and that is actually Barnett. I believe he's going to take it all the way as he goes down the middle of the field now into the end zone. No flags. Touchdown, Pine Bluff. As they take it all the way. And I believe that was Zay Barnett.
Yeah.
Number 9. I thought initially it was Crutchfield, but not the way you want to start the second half if you're the Devil Dogs. That's not what you're looking for coming out of halftime. But and it was one of those kickoffs. He fielded on the bounce, so it's not like it was.
Yeah, we missed a couple tackles there.
Yeah, so he wasn't in great return position, having to get it on the bounce, but he made some moves, made some guys miss, and used his speed for final 50 yards or so. And Pine Bluff is back on top now. And the extra point attempt is.
Well, that's too bad.
Not going to be attempted here. Is going to have a
offsides against the Devil Dogs.
Yeah. So, Pine Bluff can choose to move it a little bit closer if they'd like, and they're gonna move it in and go for 2, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna take the penalty, move to the 1.5 yard line, and get their offense back out there and try to make it an 8-point game. And they will have Holcomb
and this
there.
Might be where they line up Jordan Harris on the outside and just try to jump past it.
Yeah. And a little Wildcat set. They're going to run it up the middle with, I believe, Austin Dindy, number 1. And no signal yet, so we can assume he's short. And, yeah, he is not in. So Devil Dogs stop him. And it remains 13-7. So a 6-point Pine Bluff lead if they return the second half kickoff for a touchdown. 11:42 left in the third. 13-7 Pine Bluff on top. They'll kick off after this 30-second timeout on KVON.
It's that time of year again, and everywhere you go, people are rooting for their favorite teams. At Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance, we want to be your favorite team. That's why we created Fave Rates, great new rates with the same great service. Call your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent today or get a free quote online at faverates.com. Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance. Go with the home team.
In Morrilton, see Ronnie Rainey, John Widener, Andy Jackson, or Jonathan Higgins, or call 354-0101.
So Pine Bluff set to kick off. Zebras lead 13-7. See if Devil Dogs have a special teams play here to answer Pine Bluff's. As McEwen and Garlington are back deep, standing at the 10-yard line to receive the kick. And it will bounce before it is taken by Garlington around the 10. He's going to come out across the 30, near the 35. A flag comes in at the end of the play. But a pretty good return there by Terrell Garlington, but we'll see.
And the
if it
official's
stands,
facing
it's
the
going
wrong
to be
way.
holding, and it will be on the Devil Dogs. So it looks like it backs up to around the 20-yard line. That flag was right at the 30. The Morrilton offense back onto the field, trailing by 6. The ball will be right at the 20-yard line. There's Destin Tate in the backfield, standing just to the right of Demarius Martin. Devil Dogs go from our right to left in this third quarter, and Tate is slung down right as he got the football. He's going to lose 2 or 3 yards. So they met him immediately in the backfield. Loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12 at the 18.
I think that was Johnson again. He's been very active for the Zebras in the backfield.
And number 37, their linebacker.
Was it him? I couldn't.
Yeah, again, it's hard.
Can't
kind of
tell
hard
it.
for us to tell. In some
Red numbers on a black jersey, dark red. This doesn't work.
And Martin looking to throw this time, and looking for McEwen at the sidelines, incomplete, out around the 45-yard line, and it'll be 3rd down and 12.
And McEwen was running out and up, and he had him, but it was a little too much out instead of up on that throw.
Blaylock in now. And Devil Dogs will line up with 3 receivers, and the H-back and the running back Tate in the backfield with Martin, who looks to throw and overthrows Hunter White, the intended receiver. And Martin down. He took a shot at the end of that play. But it'll bring up 4th down, and Devil Dog's going to have to punt.
Yeah, Hunter White was acting like he was held on that one. The pass was way out in front of him.
But no,
no
flag. So it is 4th down and 12. Caden Hutchins stands at the 5-yard line to punt this one away. Pine Bluff set up to get pretty good field position here. Line of scrimmage is the 18-yard line. And Hutchins forces another fair catch, and they have to come up and dive for it right at midfield as Crutchfield, who was fortunate to hang on to it, really made a good catch on the punt. And they will mark it actually at the Pine Bluff 49. So that's where the Zebras will start after a 33-yard punt.
10:25 in the third quarter. Pretty good field position.
Yeah, Pine Bluff offense on the field, and at their own 49-yard line going from our left to right. And there'll be a handoff up the middle, and Chad Curtis and company finally get running back down at around the 46-yard line of Morrilton.
I believe that was Campbell on the carry.
And number 7, Larry Campbell, the running back. Holcomb is in at quarterback right now. It'll be gain of close to 5. So 2nd down and 5. And Holcomb pass in the flat to Dindy. Austin Dindy going to get up near the 40-yard line. Hayes Buckley able to get him down there near a 1st down, and it is a 1st down. They move the chains. A couple plays to pick up the yardage needed for the Zebras. And they've got it at the Morrilton 41 now, leading 13-7. 9:15 left in this third quarter. Send a man in motion, hand it to him, and Chad Curtis is all over him. As they gave it to Ryan Jenkins coming across on the sweep. And
oh, I thought it was number 9. It was 5.
Was it?
No, I mean, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I think Jenkins here in the slot.
That looks like a 9 to me.
Well, his hair actually gets in the way too. But either way, it's a good play by Chad Curtis.
Yeah, that was what it was.
So 2nd down and 11. It's a loss of 1 on the play. With 8.5 minutes to go, and this time the quarterback will keep it up the middle, and good open field tackle there by Jackson Dixon, but it is about a 4-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and 7 from the 37-yard line. 3rd down and 6, I guess. 4 minutes gone by in this third quarter. Pine Bluff leading at 13-7. And snap to Holcomb. He looks to throw, and this one is short of the receiver, incomplete. Try to get Crutchfield on that far sideline and kind of short hopped him. So it'll be 4th down.
Well, they're going to keep their offense, looks like, on.
Yeah, this part of the field they will. The Morrilton 37-yard line.
Yeah.
4th and really long 6 here.
Of course, the down marker is wrong. There we go. Oh, it switches around.
That's what I was saying earlier. Flips.
Oh, usually it's the same number on both sides.
Yeah, you would think. But yeah, facing the field it is correct. So
true.
Just for us, it's not. And pass on 4th down is incomplete. Dixon was in cover. They tried to hit Austin Dendy right down the middle of the field.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Jackson got a hand on it, but he got a face in front of him and wasn't able to bring it in, didn't he?
That did the job. So it's a turnover on downs. Devil Dogs take over with 7:42 to go in this third quarter. How about Judd Adams up here? We got this nice side window here. We got
the side window, and somebody unscrewed the plexiglass before the game for us, so that was nice.
The Devil Dog offense back on the field on 1st down from 37 is going to be Martin with the run. He'll step out of bounds around the 43. And it's a good carry on 1st down there for Demarius Martin. Actually, they'll give him the 44-yard line.
Forced out of bounds by Crutchfield there, and Martin now 86 yards on 13 carries.
So 2nd down and 3. It's still 13-7. Pine Bluff on top. And Martin, the handoff to Tate, makes a nice move to make a defender miss in the backfield, and Tate's going to get, I believe, enough for a 1st down. It's a good carry, just about 4 or 5 yards, but it was a nice little juke move in the backfield.
Yeah, he's punching the ground right now.
And Tate is.
You can tell the ankle, I guess, is what it is. It's bothering him.
Yeah, he was hobbled earlier and kind of in and out a bit and shaken up again here. But a very nice carry for the 1st down, but he will have to come out right now. It'll be Garlington in the backfield now. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. On a scrimmage at the Morrilton 48-yard line. Will be a handoff to Garlington, and Garlington's going to take it into Pine Bluff territory to the 48.
An awkward tackle made on him, but he popped up, and he's going to get 4 yards.
Takes it from the Morrilton 48 to the Pine Bluff 48.
His first carry tonight for the Dogs. I think it's the first carry in a couple weeks now. I don't think he had one last week. It'll
be 2nd down and 6. Under 6.5 minutes to go now in the third quarter. And Martin, empty backfield this time. He'll run it to the left, and he's going to be hit around midfield, but will fall forward near the 45. I think that was Johnson again on that tackle for Pine Bluff, but Martin gets positive yards. It'll be third and about 4. Ball just inside the Pine Bluff 46-yard line.
And there wasn't a lot of room. He entered the backfield, and it was a draw all the way. They are stacking the box again here.
And on third down and 4, play clock under 10 now as Garlington stands just to the right of Demarius Martin. Has the snap. Martin with the run. Straight ahead. He's got the first down, carrying defenders inside the 40 to around the 37 or the 38. But a first down for Demarius Martin and the Devil Dogs.
And finally brought down by Kayvon Stringer, sophomore safety, but not before the big first down for Martin. He's at 96 yards now.
Had a big night on the ground last week and carrying that over tonight. And first and 10 from the Pine Bluff 38. Garlington with the carry, and they get him right away. No gain on that play. Initial pressure came from number 24, Kayvon Stringer again. And he's the one who disrupted the play.
Dribbling 16 maybe made the tackle on that one.
Sounds good. Yeah, it was not. No, it was not Stringer got the tackle, but
Stribling,
I
think.
Sounds good. Yep, number 16, Julius. So second down and 10. Martin the run this time. He'll cross the 35.
He took a shot too.
He did. Gets to around the 32.
Yeah, but he popped out of it, rolled out of it, and picked up a couple more yards.
They're going to mark him back at the 33.
Huh. Okay.
Which is not a very generous spot.
No.
So it'll be third down and about 5. 4 minutes to go now in this third quarter. Devil Dogs down by 6. And there's Pine Bluff jumping across the line of scrimmage into the neutral zone, and flag comes out. And this, I believe, would give the Devil Dogs the first down. Be awful close.
Now that was definitely Stribling, number 16. And yes, they are moving the chains after that one.
So the penalty gives Devil Dogs the first down up to the 28-yard line. And Destin Tate is back in the ball game.
Still no room for him either.
Yeah, nothing at all there. They get him again at the line of scrimmage. Ball came out well after the play was over. And it'll be second down and 10, still at the 28.
Brady Tryford, the sophomore, is still in for KJ Black, who left in the second quarter at that right tackle position.
Big number 65 over there. Yeah, KJ was limping on the sidelines earlier in this half. As Demarius Martin tries to get outside, and he's not going to get much. Does get to the 25. So he gains about 3, but it'll be third down and 7. And got Timothy Mallett here on the sidelines. Now in street clothes with his arm in a sling. That is not good.
Yeah.
For the Devil Dog defense. But third down and 7 here for the Devil Dog offense from the Pine Bluff 25-yard line. 2.5 minutes to go in the third. 13-7 Zebras on top. And you're in 4-down territory here, so 2 plays to get these 7 yards. And Martin drops back, throws it to the end zone. It is a jump ball, and it
we got it.
Is caught.
Oh,
it is caught for the touchdown by Caleb McEwen.
What a circus catch.
Yeah, went up with the defender on him, kind of a jump ball. And Caleb's so big, obviously, he was able to get up and get it.
Yeah.
But no, great kick there by McEwen for the touchdown to tie the game.
I was certain I saw it pop out of there. And, no, Caleb went up and brought that one in.
Chris Morales trying to give the Devil Dogs the lead. Extra point is up. It's good, and Morrilton's on top. 2:03 to play in the third. 14-13, Devil Dogs with the lead. Morrilton kicks off after this 30-second timeout on KVON.
Here's why you need to make certain your child goes to school. Chronic absenteeism is when a child misses 10% of the school year, 15 days or more. When your preschooler, kindergartner, or first grader misses school this much, they're less likely to be able to read at grade level by third grade. And studies show these less proficient readers are 4 times more likely to be high school dropouts. Send your child to school and leave them there so they can receive bell-to-bell instruction. This message is from the South Conway County School District. To love, to serve, to care.
101.7 KVOM. We got 2:03 left in the third quarter. Devil Dogs have taken the lead, 14-13. And very, very impressive catch by Caleb McEwen.
Yes. 10 plays, 63 yards on that drive. Took up 5 minutes and 39 seconds.
And it will be Morales.
Oh, there was a wasp on me.
I didn't know what was going on over there.
That was a wasp. Let me kill him real quick. All right.
His little squib kickoff. Going to be taken at the 30-yard line by Crutchfield. He's going to reverse field from the right side to the left and then step out of bounds before he's contacted near the 40. I guess you can give Terrell Garlington the tackle there. He's the closest one.
All right.
Is that how it works?
I'm still recovering from the wasp. You'll just have to give me a second.
So Crutchfield got around the 30, I don't know. But
yeah, 29 is where he caught it, and then the wasp landed on me.
So, and he's out of bounds at the 39. So
okay.
10-yard return.
Yeah, yes. Oh, I killed him. Yeah, he does not like that. Have a drink.
Yeah, it's having the wasp problem in Mills tonight, too, aren't they? That's the thing tonight.
Anyone that knows me knows how much I hate stinging flying insects.
Yeah, they're not my favorite thing. There's going to be a handoff on first down, and it'll be a gain of about 4 near the 43-yard line.
Buckley and Kelly combined on that tackle.
And that was Campbell on the carry for the Zebras. And it'll be second down and 6 from the Pine Bluff 43-yard line. 90 seconds to go in this third quarter. Looking for another one, Jim?
No, I didn't see a wasp nest. I saw a dirt dauber nest in here, but that was not a dirt dauber.
So second down and 6 for Pine Bluff. They get set now with 10 seconds on the play clock. Send a receiver in motion, and we'll hand it off up the middle for just a yard or 2.
Harold Kelly was in there.
And actually give him the 45-yard line. So
what a spot.
That was a very generous spot for Pine Bluff, and it'll be third down and 4.
I'm not sure if Cord Arndt was in there and Luke Garrett, but we'll go back and make sure on that one. I know Harold was there.
On third down and 4, Pine Bluff has it at their own 45-yard line. And quarterback Howell drops back, throws deep, out of bounds, incomplete. Fourth down. So we'll see what they do here. Probably going to bring the punt team on, I would think.
Is it going to be? No, it's not going to be in the quarter. 24 seconds. Yeah, the offensive line finally comes off.
Yep, so Devil Dogs should be getting the football back here. The punt team is on for Pine Bluff.
They alternate quarterbacks like they do. It seems like neither one can get into a rhythm. I mean, I've got him at 9 or 12. I'm pretty sure I've missed switching them back and forth.
And this punt is going to be blocked. Devil Dogs got it. I think it's Chad Curtis again. It's picked up by Buckley. Hayes Buckley's going to run it into the end zone. Devil Dog touchdown.
What a turn.
And that's a big special teams play.
That is a big special teams play. Hayes Buckley picks it up. Chad Curtis blocked it.
And Devil Dogs up 20-13 now.
I'm going to call that a 31-yard return for now.
And that one was a straight clean block. That was didn't need the bad snap like you had last week.
Sims is the punter. Curtis blocked it. Buckley picks it up, and the Devil Dogs score. 15 seconds left in the third quarter.
And the extra point attempt is up and good. And with 15 seconds left to go in the third, Devil Dogs all of a sudden up 21-13. And we'll have the Morrilton kickoff after this 30-second timeout on KVOM.
Mark Robertson of Robertson Tire Service, Morrilton.
My family has been selling tires in Morrilton since 1950.
Now that's a lot of experience.
My store associates have over 200 years of tire experience, and we do know tires.
And your customers can count on great service and good deals.
We offer professionally installed tires with guaranteed low prices.
You get the right tire at the right price to fit your budget. From Robertson Tire Service, number 4 Bruce Street in Morrilton, the real tire store.
My, how this game has changed in the last couple of minutes. 21-13. Pine Bluff ran the opening kickoff of this half back for a touchdown for a 13-7 lead. After an offside penalty on their extra point attempt, they moved it up and tried to go for 2. Didn't get it. And Devil Dogs in control since then with 2 straight touchdowns here. The great catch by McEwen in the end zone, and then the block punt turned by Buckley for 6.
Yeah, and you talked in the coaches show with Coach McNabb about how special teams touchdowns are so important, and they got one on that kick return, and now we've kind of evened out the odds with their own.
So an 8-point Devil Dog lead now, 21-13. And Morales will kick it off. And he'll do another scribber. It's going to be picked up after initial muff, and then forced out of bounds. Andrew Roden and a few other Devil Dogs hanging on to, I believe, Barnett over there around the 34-yard line where they get him out of bounds with 4.8 seconds on the clock.
So you talked about us. Oh, there's a flag or something just got thrown. Is that a flag, or did somebody?
It was very late.
Yeah.
And well after the play. And it was so late I'd look down, so I didn't see.
Well, I just saw I don't even know if it's a flag. Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike on Pine Bluff.
Oh, all right.
So that'll back them up a little bit. Yeah, the play in it, I think they marked it right at the 34-yard line.
Yeah,
This will back them up to around the 19.
I was going to say something, and then I forgot what after that what I was going to say. The flag caught me by surprise. Yep. That'll push them back to the 19, too. That's
another very costly penalty for the Zebras.
That'll be their 10th. Devil Dogs got 2 on them now.
So this will be the last play of the third quarter. It'll end off on the sweep to the receiver. He'll get up near the 25-yard line, where
that was Dindy on the carry, and then
KJ Foster and Dixon in on the tackle to close the third quarter. And 21-13, Devil Dogs with the lead. Pine Bluff with the football win. We start the fourth quarter in 1 minute on KVOM.
Green Bay Packaging's Arkansas Craft Division has been a part of the Morrilton community for over 50 years, providing great jobs for generations of area residents while producing high-quality craft paper products. They've recently invested millions in upgrading their paper mill. Today, Arkansas Craft is able to recycle corrugated and paper products to substantially reduce incineration and the number of landfill acres used annually. And thanks to their educated, experienced, and highly trained staff, they're ISO 9001-2008 certified. Green Bay Packaging Arkansas Craft, proud to be a part of the Morrilton community.
Even in a pandemic, bones get broken and heart attacks happen. But given the times, you may still be hesitant to go to the ER. At CHI St. Vincent, we want to reassure you that we've taken the extra precautions to keep our emergency rooms safe. Our measures include mandatory face masks, advanced sanitizing, and social distancing. This pandemic can stop a lot of things, but it can't stop us from being here for you. CHI St. Vincent, here for you when you need care. To learn more, visit chistvincent.com.
We start the fourth quarter inside the Haynes Home Center broadcast booth. 21-13, Devil Dogs with the lead. Low snap picked up by Howell. He's running the wrong way now, and Devil Dogs are going to swarm him back inside the 15. Flags come out at the end of the play.
Oh.
So it was initially a good play for the Devil Dog defense, but we'll see what the penalty is. And is it face
Targeting.
mask?
That's what I thought he signaled.
What's that?
Thought he signaled targeting.
Well, that would not be good. It'll be 15 yards either way for Pine Bluff. Yeah, I know it was the personal foul and 15 yards, so first down for Zebras. All the way up to the 29-yard line now. And it will be first down and 10. And ball actually just outside the 28. A first down for Pine Bluff. Just underway in the fourth quarter. They go from our right to left now. And then comes in motion. They'll hand it to the running back, and Barnett's going to get all the way out across the 40. So he's got a first down.
He shot out there like a rocket. And McEwen finally able to bring him down. Looks like just short of the 43. We'll give it to him.
So first down for the Zebras to their own 43-yard line. And they will again give it to Barnett, and it's going to be Dixon able to trip him up shy of midfield. And they'll give him just the 48-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. It is Howell in quarterback this series for Pine Bluff.
And we'll have to say again, Timothy Mallett not in right now. He's a third leading tackler on this defense, and got sophomore KJ Foster in his place at the inside linebacker.
Dindy goes in motion. They'll give it to Campbell, and he is met in the backfield and dropped.
That was a good penetration there by Harold Kelly, and brought him down for the loss.
All the way back to the...
That's a 4-yard, yeah.
Yeah, 44-yard line, so loss of 4. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
KJ is going to come out. We'll go to a 3 safety look here on 3rd and long, and they are 3 of 7 tonight on 3rd down.
Pine Bluff has it 3rd down and 9. Empty the backfield here. 5 receivers, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. And the pass is going to be caught, breaking one tackle, now another, still on his feet at midfield. Devil Dogs, thought they were going to keep him shy of the first down, but
man, what a spot!
Yeah, very, very good spot for Pine Bluff. They are still short of the first down by less than a yard, though. But good work after the catch there, breaking a couple tackles. And 4th down and 1, Pine Bluff going for it here. And the Morrilton 48. The quarterback keeping it. Devil Dogs hit him at the line of scrimmage. But
again, that is a crazy spot.
Yeah, they're going to give him the first down, it looks like.
I mean, the official spotting on that sideline is going an extra half yard from where the runner gets.
Yeah, if they give him that initial spot where they were going to give it, it's going to be a first down. And
it's going to be close.
Are they going to measure? Are we going to have two measurements in one game?
I mean, that he didn't get it, but from where that guy spotted the ball.
Yeah, with the spot, he might have it. I don't
yeah.
think he earned it, but the spot might give it to him. Because Devil Dog got him really right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a big quarterback. He's over 200 pounds, so he has some weight behind him, and he did barely.
It is first down, yeah. They give him the first down.
I don't know. You can, if you're watching on YouTube, we can play that back. You can hit that like and subscribe, and then play at 25 speed. And I think that the guy spotting on the far sideline to us gave him a good half yard.
And that was the difference in them getting the first down. So
they got it by a football.
Yep. So Bluff has new set of downs to work with. 9:14 left in the fourth quarter. 21-13.
They broke the chain now when they.
And
maybe that's why
they don't measure anymore. There you go. Or maybe no one knows how to move the chains anymore because they don't measure, and so now they got them broken. And now they do move them. Realize it's a first down. So yeah, two measurements this game. We had one the last 2 years total coming into tonight. And this one does not, well, neither of them have gone in Devil Dog's favor tonight as far as the measurements. Little screen pass going to be caught by Dindy. And Dindy down the sidelines, I think he's out of bounds. He's still running towards the end zone, but he's going to be called out of bounds back around the 36. He may have a first down, though. It looks like he does have a first down.
It's forced out, I guess, by Garlington. Garlington tried to force him out, and I guess I got enough of him to get his foot out of bounds.
And Dindy trying to act like he was still in and going to take it all the way in.
I mean, I'd act like I was still in, too.
Sure, yeah. Doesn't hurt to try. But
yeah.
It is first down at the 36-yard line. And will be a handoff here, straight ahead. Ball is out. Ball is out. We'll see who's got it. It was Barnett that coughed it up. And when they unpile it, Devil Dogs have it. Caden Hutchins. No, that's KJ Foster, 32, out of there with it.
The sophomore coming in for Timothy Mallett. And, they've got a big turnover there. I don't know who forced that fumble, but a good job by the linebackers. That might have been Caden that forced it. Or forced it if you want to create new words.
But KJ Foster comes up with the recovery. Devil Dogs have with 8:48 to go, taking over their own 34-yard line. And Destin Tate will be in the game at running back. Martin will keep it himself this time and gets only back to the line of scrimmage. They stop his forward progress at the 34, so second down and 10 upcoming. Now with the 8-point lead here, you're going to see Devil Dogs work the clock here as much as they can. And still over 8 minutes to go in this ball game. And play clock under 10. They'll get it all the way under 5 or at 5 when they snap it. And Tate has nothing there. He is stopped at the line of scrimmage.
It's just been the toughest night of Dustin Tate's career as a Devil Dog.
And it'll be third down and 10.
And he's a between the tackle kind of guy. He's not one to run outside the tackles too often.
On third down, Devil Dogs getting set offensively here, looking over the sidelines. Offensive coordinator network call coming in. 5 now on the play clock, and Martin has the snap. Looks to throw, and now is going to run it to the left. He's got some room. He gets outside midfield. Martin's going to slide down at the Pine Bluff 45-yard line. A big gain for a first down.
Boy, and usually when they switch the sides like that, you'll get an offensive lineman that actually grabs a hold of a jersey. But hats off to those guys. And not grabbing something, and Martin's got a big first down here into Pine Bluff territory.
And did a good job to stay in bounds and slide rather than step out of bounds. So
21 yards, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just going to say they got the chain set, so clock is running again.
So Martin on 19 carries, 125 yards. We haven't gotten Destin going, but Demarius is picking up where he left off last week.
And he will hand it here to Tate, and Tate tries right tackle, and just not a whole lot there. Does get a couple yards, I think. 2nd down and 8. Gets to the 43-yard line.
He might set the record for 1 and 2 yard runs tonight. As long as 5. I mean, that's just how difficult it's been to run for Destin Tate. And they are absolutely stacking the box, you know. And they started with 9. They've kind of switched to 8 in the safeties at least. Well, now he's going to step in the box. And now it's definitely 9.
And it will be Martin running this time up the middle, and he doesn't have a whole lot, maybe a yard. 3rd down and 7 from the 42. So Devil Dogs got the game clock under 5 minutes, 20 seconds. It'll be right about 5 minutes when they snap it here on this 3rd down play. Leading by 8, 21-13. Trying to come down to Pine Bluff, get a road win in the 5A Central and keep the playoff hopes alive.
In our first known matchup against Pine Bluff High.
And Martin with the pass on 3rd down is caught by Jonathan Blaylock. And he's going to get near the 30. He has got the first down.
There's a flag down, though.
And there's a...
Right at midfield, Martin took an absolute shot. They're going to call ineligible man downfield against the Devil Dogs.
And yeah, Martin, you can see they were coming unblocked on that backside of him, and he got rid of the football, got it completed, but unfortunately the penalty. It'll back up the Devil Dogs and get that first down. And move the ball back to the 47-yard line.
The clock will start again, though. That's at least you eat more. Well, maybe it'll start. It's supposed to.
3rd down and 12. Apparently, it's not. And yeah, Coach Nam trying to get their attention to start it, and now the white hat will blow the whistle.
At least I know I was right. I thought the play was there. The clock was going to start.
And so we'll see if they...
Well, he was wagging his finger at the coach like it's the coach's fault. That
Yeah, he always goes and grabs at the coach on clock anything, it seems like. But let's see if they start the clock now, and they'll reset it here. And
there we go.
Going now as they... both the play clock and game clock in motion. 3rd down and 12 for the Devil Dogs from the Pine Bluff 47-yard line. And Martin with Tate beside him, 2 receivers to either side. And Martin throws it in the middle, and this one's going to be incomplete and a little bit low, trying to hit Caleb McEwen. Pressure is coming again on Demarius Martin.
How's that backside pressure again?
Pass just a little bit low for Caleb McEwen. The Devil Dog punt team will come onto the field with 4:27 remaining. Still a 1-possession game. An 8-point Devil Dog lead. Caden Hutchins to punt. And Crutchfield back inside the 15 to return it. Hutchins gets a high end-over-end kick. Fair catch called again. It's muffed. It's loose. And I believe the Devil Dogs have got it. Devil Dogs get it.
Hunter
White comes away with it as a fair catch called by Crutchfield, but he muffed it. Devil Dogs got it inside the 10-yard line. So how big have special teams been in this second half?
It wasn't a score, but that one might tip it in our favor percentage-wise if you want to look at that. On the ESPN thing.
Yes.
You know how they...
Yes, the projected win percentage.
Yeah, now fantasy football, that does not work for me at all.
Oh, yeah.
Just as a disclaimer, it could say I had one game I had 99% chance to win, and then I lost.
The Devil Dogs have it first down and goal from the 7-yard line, but a flag here before the snap. And we've got... What do they ever call? Well, start.
I don't know. They moved it. They're moving it forward.
No.
So
it's on Pine Bluff.
Yeah.
Offside. So first and goal from.
They didn't move it half the distance either, did they? Yeah. I guess they did.
Yeah,
it's about
7,
the 4.
So now inside the 4, first and goal for the Devil Dogs. And it'll be Martin running to the right, cuts up the field, and he is into the end zone. Well, he was definitely in. Oh, my goodness. They're saying he's not in. Wow. Okay. Well, hey, we get to use more clock this way, right? I guess.
Yeah.
That's maybe an advantage. Maybe, maybe it worked to our favor here. So apparently not a touchdown. Inside the 1, it'll be second and goal.
Now, if you're watching YouTube, hit that like and subscribe. Then watch that one in 25% speed.
And see, he definitely had the ball across the goal line.
I mean, half his body was in there.
So I don't know how they could say.
And he was falling forward. His knee had to.
Anyway, but Martin this time will run it to the right, and this time is hit, and
again
still not in. It'll be third and goal from inside the 1.
Oh, my.
We had this same end of the field back in the first half.
Yeah, and this isn't the same guy marking. That was the far side official. This is the near side because they keep running to the right.
But, again, this takes up more clock. So if Devil Dogs still score on this drive, it's okay.
I mean, Cody talked about it. You want to get your 13 tiebreaker points, so you definitely want to get in here.
Yes, yeah. And you still have 2 more plays to do it here. Third down and goal inside the 1. Martin again, hit again, but this time he's in for the Devil Dog touchdown.
His whole body was in that time.
No doubt about it this time. And Devil Dogs up 27-13 now. With 2:34 left to play. Devil Dogs lead by 14 points now, and maybe they'll put our points on the scoreboard at some point. Gonna wait till after the extra point, I guess, and put them all up at once. I guess is how they do it.
Save time.
Yeah. As Morales PAT splits the uprights, and it is now a 15-point Devil Dog lead with 2:34 to play. Morrilton 28, Pine Bluff 13. No, we have a flag on the play, don't we? The try is good. Unsportsmanlike on the Devil Dogs, I think, will be assessed on the kickoff, which we'll have after this timeout. 2:34 left. Devil Dogs up 28-13, and we are back in 30 seconds on KVOM.
KVOM Morrilton, an EAB radio station.
You can make an impact on the life of a child, and the people at Wayne Smith Trucking in Morrilton encourage you to get involved. The key to a successful future is a solid education and strong values. Parents, teachers, coaches, churches all play a part in raising our kids into good citizens. There will be many challenges in store for our young people as they head out into the world, but with a good education and strong family values, nothing is beyond their reach. Do your part. Get involved. This message is brought to you by your friends at Wayne Smith Trucking in Morrilton.
So 2 minutes 34 seconds left. Devil Dogs lead at 28-13. It was 13-7 Pine Bluff after they ran back the opening second half kickoff for a touchdown. But all Devil Dogs since then. And after the unsportsmanlike conduct, Devil Dogs will have to kick off from the 25-yard line. So Pine Bluff, I keep wanting to say Maumelle. I mean,
I haven't corrected you.
Yeah. Oh, I've done it a few times.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, Pine Bluff is who we're playing. This black and red jersey, it looks like Maumelle.
It does. I will not disagree with you there.
But anyway, Pine Bluff probably will get good field position, as they will have Barnett standing around the 30. Devil Dogs really haven't done a traditional type kickoff. It bounced a couple and squibbed, and this one's going to be another squibber. It's going to be taken by Crutchfield at about the 44, and he will get the sidelines, and there is a flag out, but Crutchfield's going to take it all the way inside the 15, and number of Devil Dogs in on the tackle. Andrew Roden comes out there with a football at the end. Akito Henderson, one of the Devil Dogs in on the tackle, but flag all the way back at the Morrilton 46-yard line.
Yeah, I think he held Caden Mealer, and you could see all of Caden's underarm there on that one. He grabbed so much shoulder pad.
And so we'll back Pine Bluff back into their own territory after the penalty.
And that'll get them pretty close to where they even started the kick return. Yeah, 44.
At the 44, yep. So 2:23 left. Again, Devil Dogs lead it by 15, but want to, if they obviously want to hold on to win, would be the main thing. But if you can do it by more than 13 points, would be ideal. So big defensive series here. As Pine Bluff will have Howell in at quarterback, Campbell in as the running back. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Howell rolls to the right, throws this one complete. Jackson Nixon with the hit immediately at the Morrilton 42-yard line, where the catch was made.
I have no idea.
Hegwood, maybe? Blake Hegwood at 22 over there?
It looked like there was a 2, so I had
22,
12.
yeah.
But yeah, 22 makes more sense.
And it is first down for the Zebras. Again, rolling to the right, throwing that direction. Caught and going down the sidelines inside the 30. I believe they got another first down. And trying to see.
I don't know which number that was. I know McEwen forced him out of bounds because we have a jersey scheme that makes sense.
Yes, there you go. But another first down, so they got all the way inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for Zebras. And again, Howell rolling it to the right. This time he's hit and dropped by Chad Curtis at the 31-yard line.
I'm going to call that one a sack because it looked like he was about to throw and Curtis hit him right as he was about to wind up, and a loss of 3.
So 2nd down and 13. That's 3.5 sacks now for Curtis on the season. And Howell throws this one. It is almost intercepted Garlington, and he was going to house it too.
He was.
But he got his hands on it, but the intended receiver was able to really break up the interception, if you will.
And that was Austin Dindy was the receiver, and I bet Terrell's eyes were as big as saucers on that one because it was laid up on a dish for him.
Nothing but green turf in front of him. But 3rd down and 13, 1:38 left. Again, Pine Bluff with it at the 31-yard line. And
now there's a ball on the field.
Yep.
Yeah, the worst thing that I hate about these blackout jerseys, since I won't shut up about them, is that Pine Bluff's always had these iconic cardinal red and white striped jerseys.
Yes.
And you just can't see it.
Howell with the pass, sideline caught, and McEwen hanging on, finally getting the receiver down around the 20-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down, but 4th and short. And Hegwood, I think, again on that reception, 22. Pine Bluff quickly to the line. They've got 4th and about 3 here. And Howell's pass to Crutchfield, too high, incomplete. Devil Dogs will take over on downs and can pretty much run up the clock at this point. 28-13. Devil Dogs will take over with 1:12 seconds left. And they're going to get a big-time win on the road tonight. They're a very talented Pine Bluff team. Devil Dogs will take over just outside their own 20-yard line. And Pine Bluff
I'm not
have
sure.
all 3 timeouts? Or?
Yeah, they should have all 3. I don't know what they're doing now. Surely they didn't call one before we started this possession.
No, they're just a little slow getting out there, but here they come. So Devil Dogs can't just get in victory formation because of the timeouts that Pine Bluff has. So
one first down would do it, though.
One for sure, yes. As Martin will keep it himself.
What's going on now?
Yeah,
moving in slow motion.
And he will eventually move forward to the 24 as a timeout is called with 1:05 remaining. And it'll be second down and about 7. Pine Bluff has a player slow to get up as well. So we'll go ahead and take this timeout. Devil Dogs up 28-13. And we're back in 30 seconds on KVOM.
Conway County District 7 Justice of the Peace, Jason Robinson, thanks you for your support over the past 6 years and asks for your vote in the upcoming election. Jason has served on the Quorum Court's Budget and Finance Committee for several years and is chairman of the County Jail Committee.
I'm Jason Robson. I serve on the Quorum Court for one reason, to serve our community. I'm asking for your vote and support for Conway County Justice of the Peace, District 7. Thank you.
Paid for by Jason Robinson.
We've got 1 minute, 5 seconds left. Devil Dogs up 28-13. And Pine Bluff called the timeout. Second down and 7. And that was the first timeout for the Zebras. Devil Dogs certainly will keep it on the ground once again here as Martin will run to his right. Now cuts up and tackled at the 25, just across the 25. Timeout again with 58.8 seconds left. I like the football scoreboards with the tenths of a second on the time.
Yeah, Bologna's got the same thing, don't they?
They do. So timeout here. It'll be third down.
They gave him the 26, maybe?
Yeah, no, that's about where he was. Just, yeah,
oh, okay.
He's still just shy of the 26 there.
Okay.
So where
he's
they
in the middle of the field.
Yep. So it'll be third down and about 6.
Yeah, I can't put a tenth of a second in my program.
No, you can't. So we'll just call it 58 seconds right now. But third down. And again, Devil Dogs, if they don't pick up the first down here, we'll have to punt it. And Pine Bluff could use their final timeout and get it back with, 45 seconds. So, but they are down 2 scores, so it's not take a miracle at this point for them to win. But at this point, Devil Dogs want the margin like it is. That's a big thing here, very important.
Let's make it miracle proof if we can.
Yeah, let's just get a first down here and go to the house. And
how was he not offsides? I just don't understand.
He was, but they didn't throw the flag. So Pine Bluff jumped across, but you're going to let the play go. Martin with the run, and he will get a couple more yards. And Pine Bluff will call its final timeout, 52.9 seconds left. So we'll go ahead and take this one as well. It'll be fourth down for the Devil Dogs after this timeout. We're back in 30 seconds on KVOM.
If you're over 60, you're invited to come for fun and fellowship at the T.C. Vaughn Senior Activity Center in Morrilton. They're Morrilton's best kept secret. Open weekdays from 9 to 2. Stop by for a game of cards, checkers, or dominoes, and stay in contact with old friends while making new friends. Play bingo Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Enjoy a hot meal for just a $4 donation. Find out about the Peppy Exercise Program or Beanbag Baseball. Call 501-354-8044 or stop by 706 North Division Station Street in Morrilton to pick up a schedule of activities, and we'll see you at the T.C. Vaughn Senior Activity Center, Morrilton's best-kept secret.
Back with 52 seconds left in this ball game. It's 4th down and 3 for the Devil Dogs. We'll have a punt coming. And Pine Bluff now out of timeouts. But they are about to get the football back. Is this where you bring the house and try to block it here?
If you're Pine Bluff, you definitely are bringing the house here. I mean, still a two-score ball game. Yeah, they're not even going to have it. I wouldn't even have a deep man here. Yeah, I guess they are going to send Dindy
have someone back. Yeah, Dindy will be back to return it, but Hutchins will need to be quick to get this one away. And he will get it away. Good protection, good kick. Dindy lets it bounce, fields it, now runs the wrong direction, and is going to make his way up the field, and Mueller is going to force him out of bounds. Flags come in.
Jackson Dixon took a shot.
Yeah, well away from the play, and Dixon's still down. And Grainer's going to come out there, and the coaches, and yeah, again, that I didn't see it because it was well away from the play, but
I just barely caught it.
And yeah, you hate to see that well away from the action at this stage of the game. And hope for the best for Jackson Dixon. We'll have to go back and look at that one later. But there's going to be 39 seconds left for Pine Bluff.
Looks like he's up.
Yeah, Devil Dogs were on a knee, and they're up, so Dixon's going to have to walk off under his own power. That looks good for the moment. And obviously he'll come out of the game here, and Devil Dogs will try to keep Pine Bluff from scoring again and get max tiebreaker points in all 4 wins that we would have this season. So, and again, could be very, very key in a couple weeks, those tiebreaker points.
For sure, yeah. And this is I've never seen them signal what, I mean, I'm assuming it was some kind of illegal crackback.
Yeah, it was definitely a personal foul on Pine Bluff. It's going to back them up inside the 15. But yes, one thing about being on the visitor side, we don't see the official signals very well. They're facing the other way. So
in this game, the officials haven't seen the game very well. So,
so 39 seconds left for Pine Bluff, and you all right on that one? Yes. And there's a drop snap, and
we got it.
Devil Dogs say we have it. Devil Dogs do have it.
Yeah, it's Kelly. Harold Kelly got it.
So another turnover for good measure. And Devil Dogs will come out up in victory formation. Jackson Dixon is out for that, so that's good to see that he's able to come out and for what will be the final play of this ball game. So Devil Dogs will take over at the Pine Bluff 7-yard line, but we'll just take a knee and we'll get a 28-13 victory with 21 unanswered points to close the ball game. We're on the other end of 21 unanswered points. Last road trip we had not far from here in Whitehall.
Yes,
so,
true.
There's the kneel down for Demarius Martin, and it'll be the end of the ball game as Pine Bluff cannot stop it again. So 28-13 is going to be your final score. Devil Dog get a 15-point win over the Zebras, and we'll have our post game for you after this 2-minute timeout on KVOM.
In a medical emergency, quick, knowledgeable response from highly trained personnel with state-of-the-art equipment is of the essence. When MedTech EMS in Morrilton responds to your emergency, you'll see EMTs and a paramedic on every call, and they're connected to the state's trauma response system, so you get the care you need when you need it. MedTech EMS, 354-8181, saluting the Morrilton Devil Dogs and Devil Pups. Colton's Steakhouse and Grill in Morrilton is open for dine-in customers and is the place for ribs, slow smoked over hickory wood. Your favorite cuts of steak cooked to order, including sirloin, filet mignon, ribeye, New York strip, T-bone, and more. Delicious steakhouse burgers topped with bacon, seafood, and much more. Not ready to dine in? Let Colton's do the cooking for you tonight with curbside pickup. Just visit coltonsteakhouse.com for the menu. Call your order in to 354-8607 and they'll have it ready when you get there. Colton's Steakhouse and Grill of Morrilton on Harding Street at University. We know what's at stake.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about Pico Foods' mission to support producers in Arkansas and Missouri by calling David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Craig Bird or John Taylor Hickman, 601-670-9383.
Do you have pain or difficulty moving a body part? Maybe your neck, back, shoulders, knees, hip, or wrist. Give Sure-Tan Physical Therapy of Morrilton a chance to help you get your move back. They specialize in orthopedic injuries and post-surgical rehab, but they also treat a wide variety of other conditions. Sure-Tan Physical Therapy next to Walmart is locally owned by Dr. Marie Sure-Tan, and you don't have to worry. They don't abide by the no pain, no gain principle. They're there to listen and help. You'll have a safe visit too, as they're following all current COVID protocols. Check out the success stories at SureTanPhysicalTherapy.com and be sure to like them on Facebook. Remember, at Sure-Tan Physical Therapy, it's your move. Get it back. Call 501-477-2202.
101.7 KVOM. We are back from Pine Bluff. Our final score, Devil Dogs defeat the Zebras 28-13 and stay alive for the playoffs.
Yep.
Possibly. Nothing guaranteed yet.
Other than a mess.
Yes. Yeah, Devil Dogs do enough to create a mess or stay in the mess, if we will. With one more game left. A lot of teams have 2 games left, but just one for us. So we may be having anxiously waiting there on that last week of the season, see how things shake out. But Devil Dogs go to 4-3 in conference play, 6-3 overall with this win tonight. We will have our players of the game and play of the game coming up shortly. We'll start, though, of course, with our scoring summary first.
Alrighty, so Pine Bluff got on the board first at 3:45 in the first quarter. Landon Holcomb passed to Courtney Crutchfield from 22 yards out for the score. Macklin Heisler kicked the extra point. It was 7-0 Pine Bluff. Devil Dogs answered in the second quarter at 8:25 with a Harry's Buckley touchdown run from 2 yards out. Morales kicked the extra point, and that topped a 13-play, 56-yard drive and made the score 7-7, and that was our halftime score. Pine Bluff started off with a bang in the second half on a touchdown, 88-yard touchdown kickoff return by Zay Barnett, we think, because the numbers are hard to see on the jerseys.
Sure Barnett, yeah.
And they went for 2. It was no good. Austin Denny stopped short. It was 13-7 Pine Bluff, and then it was just all Devil Dogs from then on out. 2:03 in the third quarter. Martin passed to Caleb McEwen for the touchdown from 25 yards out, and an amazing catch. Christian Morales kicked the extra point to give the Devil Dogs a lead, 14-13. Devil Dogs blocked a punt. That was Chad Curtis. It was recovered by Hayes Buckley, returned 31 yards for a touchdown with 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Morales kicked the extra point, stretched the lead to 8 for the Morrilton. And then the Devil Dogs finished them off at 2:34 in the fourth quarter with a 1-yard touchdown run by Demarius Martin. Morales kicked the extra point, and that gave you your final score of Morrilton 28 and Pine Bluff 13. Looking at the game summary, 12 first downs for Morrilton, 12 first downs for Pine Bluff. 165 yards rushing for the Devil Dogs, 75 yards passing for Morrilton, 62 yards rushing for Pine Bluff, 191 yards passing for Pine Bluff, So on offense, 56 plays, 240 yards for the Devil Dogs, 45 plays, 253 yards. That's something that the Devil Dogs able to keep them off the field and only let them run 45 plays in that ball game. Penalty-wise, 5 for 46 for the Devil Dogs, 13 for 117 for the Zebras. Third down, Devil Dogs are 6 of 13. Pine Bluff was 3 of 9. And fourth down, Morrilton 1 of 3. Pine Bluff 1 of 4. Individually, Demarius Martin, big night running, 26 carries, 137 yards, and a touchdown. Justin Tate, man, it was tough for him tonight. 13 carries, 25 yards, only a long of 5 on the evening. And I'm pretty sure this is his first game under 100 yards this season. He's already rushed for well over 1,000. Hayes Buckley, 2 carries, 4 yards, and a score. Terrell Garlington, 2 carries for 4 yards. And Martin, 6 of 12 passing for 75 yards, a touchdown and an interception. Caleb McEwen caught 3 passes for 53 yards and a touchdown. Hayes Buckley caught 1 for 15. Jonathan Blaylock caught 1 for 7, and Terrell Garlington caught 1 for 0. Caden Hutchins punted 4 times and averaged 38.3 yards per punt and had 1 down inside the 20. And defensively, leading tackler I have right now is Jackson Dixon with 7. Caleb McEwen with 5. 4 each for Andrew Roden and Timothy Mallett. Chad Curtis, 3 tackles, a sack, 2 tackles for loss, and a block punt. Man, he filled the stat line tonight.
It's a good night.
Hayes Buckley, 3 tackles. Harold Kelly had 3 tackles, a tackle for loss, and a fumble recovery. Caden Mealer had 3 tackles tonight. Dylan Fondren had 2 tackles. Terrell Garlington had 2 tackles and a pass breakup. Trey Brockman finished with 2 tackles and a half tackle for loss. 1 tackle each for Noah Tyndall, KJ Foster, Peyton Havner, Caden Hutchins, and Russell White. Let's see, I've got some. KJ Foster had a fumble recovery. Caden Hutchins had a half tackle for loss. And then Hunter White, he had no tackles, but he had a fumble recovery there on the punt return, on the punt team tonight for the Devil Dogs.
All right, so good win once again for the Devil Dogs tonight in Pine Bluff. I think we have got our play of the game lined up. Of course, we got to do our players of the game first, but making sure we'll have that queued up here when we get to it. But players of the game, Colton Steakhouse, offensive and defensive players of the game. Each of these guys, again, gets a T-shirt and a $15 gift card. And for our offensive player of the game tonight, we're going to go with the lineman, Marquise Payne.
And the senior lineman led this Devil Dog offense, and it was tough running the football tonight, but Martin was able to get them going a little bit, and they're going to finish with 165 yards rushing tonight for the Devil Dogs, and Morrilton averaged 4.3 yards per play tonight.
And so congratulations, Marquise Payne, and our Colton's defensive player of the game. Now it's going to be the sophomore Andrew Roden.
Yeah, and Andrew had a good night tonight. Now he comes in as a third safety. They went 4 wide, and we didn't want to let up any big plays, so Andrew came in, made 4 tackles tonight, and helped shore up that defensive backfield.
And Conway County Farm Bureau Insurance recognizes a player you can depend on each and every week, and a guy who does a lot of work on both sides of the football. Noah Tyndall recognized tonight.
Yeah, Noah's. We talked about the offensive line and him helping out. Getting that 165 yards rushing. Noah plays a little bit on defense tonight. He's going to finish with a tackle, and Noah just does a lot of things in those line positions.
Does a lot of the dirty work.
Yes.
Even plays a lot on defense. Doesn't stuff the stat sheet there, but plays a lot of snaps both sides of the ball. So Noah Tyndall, Conway County Farm Bureau player you can depend on for tonight. And we've got our Dixon Family Dental Big Smile play of the game, and there are a lot of highlights in the second half, and a few of them came on special teams play, but one, of course, really stands out, and block punt and touchdown. Here is our Dixon Family Dental Big Smile play of the game. And this punt is going to be blocked. Devil Dogs got it. I think it's Chad Curtis. Again, it's picked up by Buckley. Hayes Buckley's going to run it into the end zone. Devil Dog touchdown.
What a turn.
And that's a big special teams play.
That is a big special teams play. Hayes Buckley picks it up. Chad Curtis blocked it.
And there you go. Dixon Family Dental Big Smile play of the game.
I hope Wade Doesn't say I messed that one up.
Oh,
I
yes,
messed it up last week. He got on to me.
Yeah, we did kind of.
It was totally my fault.
Probably picked the wrong one last week, but not tonight.
I will take the blame.
So, hey, this is a team effort at Pregame, so plenty of blame to go around.
I let the team down last week.
But not tonight. We got it tonight with very big special teams play. Second week in a row, Devil Dogs get a punt block and return for a touchdown, and really turned the game tonight. This one did. So, and Devil Dogs go on to get the win. We'll get one more timeout in here as they start turning out the lights. So we need to
hurry up.
May need to make it quick. But let's get one more break, and then we'll go over the other scores and wrap it up after this in 2 minutes on KVOM.
On to the farm, we're the guys. Trust Ag Ride Co-op Supply.
The Ag Ride Co-op Supply in Morrilton invites you to their big Customer Appreciation Day, all day on Friday, November the 4th. They'll have product reps on hand to answer your questions. Free hot dogs and hamburgers and lots of door prizes will be given away. And find out how you can win a muddy deer blind.
On to the farm, we're the guys. Trust Ag Ride Co-op Supply.
Y'all come Friday, November 4th to the Ag Ride Co-op in Morrilton. Rackley Furniture in the Marketplace Shopping Center in Morrilton has the biggest selection that it's had in a long time. The supply chain is open back up, and they've got recliners from Ashley, Best, and Catnapper starting at $299. See the couches and sectionals from Ashley and Jackson. Great bedding and dining, too. Find what you're looking for with 18-month no-interest financing and free local delivery. Rackley Furniture in the Marketplace Shopping Center on Harding Street in Morrilton. Taste the tradition of Petit Jean Meats. Since 1928, every hickory smoked ham has been individually hand-trimmed and seasoned before it enters their smokehouse. That's where it smokes up the aroma from smoldering hickory chips for at least 16 hours. When you select Petit Jean ham, you can be sure that your ham contains no added water, and you'll receive a ham that is fully cooked, moist and tender, with an incredibly smoky flavor that goes all the way to the bone. That's the tradition of Petit Jean Meats.
Need a sign for your business, a banner for your fundraiser, church, or party? Hi, this is Jonathan Trafford of 501 Sign and Vinyl. We're a full-service graphic business in Morrilton and can make your signs, banners, window clings, vehicle wraps, and everything in between. We're proud to welcome Brittany Wyndham to our graphic design team. Call us today at 501-208-3667, email us at 501signandvinyl@gmail.com, or message us on Facebook at 501 Sign and Vinyl to see our work.
Back on KVOM inside the Haynes Home Center broadcast booth in Pine Bluff. Devil Dogs a 28-13 victory and staying alive for possible postseason berth. But let's see how the other scores ended up in the conference.
We don't have a final yet. That's the thing.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Robinson leads Mills 21-14 in the fourth. Valonia leads Whitehall 37-17 in the fourth. And Watson Chapel leads Maumelle 32-29 in the fourth. So if that holds, I mean, we can go that route if you want to. That would move Joe T to 6-0. Mills would fall to 5-1, and then you have Pine Bluff's at 4-3.
Yeah,
Valonia's at 4-2.
Yeah, but Valonia beating Whitehall, I think, would kind of probably avoid a possible five-way.
Yeah.
Tie. Valonia would be in good position.
You got Valonia at 4-2, Morrilton at 4-3. Whitehall's going to go to 2-4. BB is off tonight, so they'll stay 2-4. And who knows, Maumelle, Watson Chapel? They're not in the mess that we're in.
Yeah, so we don't necessarily need to worry about that one.
Yeah. So Valonia will play Maumelle next week, and then Mills. And yeah.
And so
we could get, any tiebreaker scenario that involves us or Pine Bluff or Valonia, we're looking good.
Yes.
So actually, that Whitehall loss, not terrible.
No, it's not. So, but yeah, like I say, it'll probably make it less likely that we have the possible five-way tie, but still could have multiple team
I'd rather
ties,
just get the
just get in and not worry about the craziness. Absolutely. But anyway, but we'll know more obviously when the finals are in tonight, and then after next week certainly. But let's go over the other scores, I guess.
Area scores. Perryville trails Quitman 35-27 in the fourth. Bigelow defeated Johnson County Westside 44-14. I've got no score for Atkins and Yeovil Summit. Grandma, your Hector Wildcats won big over Magazine 41-15. Pottsville and Clinton, I've got no score. Russellville and Greenwood were tied at the half, but the Bulldogs pulled away in the second half and won 42-21. That's a final. CAC over Dover 41-14 is a final score. Final in Harrison had the Goblins defeating Dardanelle 56-13. Glen Rose defeated Two Rivers 35-8. Still did not get an updated score on the Conway game, but they were playing Little Rock Central and they should have won that game. Conway Christian won 40-0 over Mountainburg. No score on Bauxite. Oh wait, now we do. Bauxite 22, Mayflower 3 in the fourth. And then we've got no update on this one, but it had Pulaski Academy leading Greenbrier 29-14 at the half. Then the Arkansas Sports Media High School football poll. Number 1, Joe T. Robinson leading Mills 21-14 in the fourth. That one is still not final that I know of. No. And Mills is ranked number 4. Number 2, Little Rock Parkview defeated Magnolia 42-28. Number 3, Shiloh Christian defeated number 7, Farmington 51-30. Number 5, Camden Fairview led Hope 35-0 in the second quarter, and that's the last update we have. You got Valley View and Batesville Southside tied at 14 in the third quarter, and then Nettleton is ranked number 7, and they were leading Forest City 27-14 in the fourth. I think someone's yelling at us for it to go, Eric. No, this guy was
probably so.
Probably so. They've got one light on here.
But it is time for us to wrap it up anyway. So, again, 10 o'clock. Hopefully we won't have issues with the scoreboard show. Didn't have on last week, but hopefully we will tonight. Rex and Nate and the crew will get you all the scores from around the state, so they'll get you caught up on everything. We'll be back on the air one more time for the regular season next week. Is a regular season finale. Mills coming to Devil Dog Stadium senior night, of course, and Big Win could clink a playoff berth with the win in that one, and would still be alive most likely even with the loss. So have to see how everything else shakes out. So, but anyway, that would wrap it up for the regular season. Then we would definitely have at least 1 week off, and then if we are in playoffs, we would play that following week.
Yeah, and the Central's matched up with the South this year, so
could have a long road trip, possibly. Who knows? But we'll worry about that when the time comes. But we thank all of our sponsors once again for allowing us to bring you Morrilton Devil Dog football tonight. Thanks to Gabby Shurton, in-studio engineer. Of course, Noah and Henry working the camera for us. I think, as far as I know, we kept connection all night.
Yeah,
we were worried about that, but I think we got it all on.
We left them in their own little room up in the top.
So they're above us. So.
Second level here.
But anyway, thank them for sure. And Jim, you as always, of course. But we'll do it again next week from Devil Dog Stadium. Devil Dogs and Mills will go at it to close the regular season. So again from Pine Bluff, Devil Dogs defeat the Zebras 28-13. And till next time, for KVOM, I'm Eric Dollar saying so long for just a while.
Morrilton High School Devil Dog Football, brought to you on KVOM FM 101.7 and worldwide on the KVOM app by the Ag-Ride Co-op Supply, Petty Jean Meats, Petty Jean State Bank, Haynes Home Center, Wayne Smith Trucking, Ansel Carlin State Farm Insurance, MedTech EMS, the South Conway County School District, Rackley Furniture, the University of Arkansas Community College at Morrilton, Farmers and Merchants Bank, Burris Heating and Air Conditioning,